Hi guys. Hi Geraldine. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just writing down my manifestations. You see, I can't miss it. 369. I see that number every time. It's like ever since my mum died, it was just like that number is all over the place. Everywhere. I see that number all the time. It's the craziest thing. I'll look up at the clock, 1:44, 3:44, 6:44, 7:44, 10:44, 3:44, wake up at 3:44 in the morning, wake up at 4:44 in the morning, all over the place. And it has been 10 times, I've been seeing it for the past, well, my mum died in November, and I've been seeing it ever since. It's just 444, and it's like, it's getting to the point. It's getting to the point now. I'm not really surprised anymore. I look up, I look at the time, and it's like, oh, it's 11:44 this morning. And I look at the clock, and it's 1:44. It's just all over the place. So yes, I always make sure that I get my 3-6. Don't let anything get in the way of me manifesting my what I want. You know what I mean? What else do I have to lose? What do I got to lose? So you can get this on Amazon. It's great. Because it basically says, what do you want to manifest? Actions I'm going to take today to align with my destiny or my desire. Today I'm grateful for. And then morning affirmations. So, you know, I'm on day 25. They say you should do it for like optimum, for the optimum manifestation, for the manifestation to come in between 28 and 33 days. But I just go to look, it's 44 people in here a minute ago. I always see it. Now there's 42, but 2 seconds ago it was 44. It's just crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Oh God, Lord of mercy. Oh, I have been painting my house. My bedroom is pink. I mean, what do I think I am? A child? Yeah. I do. And I put up my painting up there. Can you see my painting there? My chakra painting. I mean, I am not an artist. I am no Monet. He is an artist, right? I'm not like that. But, you know, I do love to dabble a little bit. As I should. Oh. The book is called, get it on Amazon, guys. You've nothing to lose. Let me turn the, let me mirror this, because I know you guys. Take a screenshot quickly so I can turn it back, because it's weird this way. 369, Manifest Your Dreams. Nikola Tesla came up with this. And at the end of because the sequence, and if you look at the symbol here, the sacred geometry sign, I actually have that here. Got a bit of paint on it because I've been painting all day today. But basically, the sacred geometry means that it's infinite. We are infinite. Did you take a screenshot? Because I'm going to flip the screen. I don't like it when it's mirrored. My face looks weird. But anyway, you did. Good. So good. It'll tell you what you're supposed to do in the beginning. So 28 days, you write down the same sort of affirmation, great health, world peace, which is what we definitely need right now. Shitloads of money in our account, you know. But I suppose health is more important than anything else because health is wealth, right? Let me just cleanse our asses. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light, in love and light, in love and absolute light. Amen. What am I doing? Okay. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You don't need to follow me. You don't need to do anything. If you're curious and you would like to have an in-depth reading or a normal reading, copy and paste your questions, spam the living daylights out of me. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only, but I have over 300 members and over 200 subscribers, so I'm going to try and hit as many people as possible. I always like to cater to everyone. I think it's not fair if a tarot reader only reads for people who can afford a reading or gifts. I think that's quite rude. I have a gift and I would like to share it with you. This is why I say you don't have to gift me. Don't tap the screen, don't like, don't share, don't subscribe, don't do anything. If you're curious and you want to tap in your question, by all means do it. My guides will highlight your name if my guides want me to read for you. So your name will just light up really brightly. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth 13 card reading, it is the meteor shower, because everyone keeps getting the dancing bear confused with the other rhythmic bear. So it's the same as the dancing bear. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. If you want to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, I highly recommend that if you are looking for an in-depth reading, it's better to be the first person than the 13th person, because my lives last for like 4 or 5 hours. So it is the meteor shower just there on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that, I have to see your name and the meteor shower pop up and you'll get on my list and you'll get 13 cards. It will be 10 oracle cards and it will be 13 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards. I highly recommend that you record your reading, screen record it, voice record it, or you can wait for me to download it on my YouTube channel. I always post all of my lives for the past 6 years on my YouTube channel. But sometimes there's technical difficulties in which some cases I won't be able to post it up on there. So I always say have a backup plan just in case it doesn't download. My lives are very long, so please bear with me. To my members and my subscribers, if you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, don't be any of those things and I will still read for you anyway. Okay? I'm a loving human being and I would like to make sure that I share my gifts with you. So you do not need to gift me to get a reading and you do not need to follow me to get a reading because I will still read for you anyway. All right, guys? So please, I'm going to be saying that throughout the duration of my live because people are going to be coming in and going out, coming in and going out. I do go live every Sunday for my subscribers, my super fans, and we do some crazy shit on Sunday. I would talk about, so what do I do on a Sunday? So for example, I'll give your lottery numbers for your birthday. Like your birthday is always represented in numerology, which is a good which good numbers are for you. I do numerology, I do astrology, Vedic astrology, and tell you what the energy is like on a Sunday. I even talk about the number on your door, like what is the number of your door and what the vibrational frequency is of the front of your door and how you can change that number by adding a letter to the inside of the house. I mean, this is some shit right here. Like, it's crazy. I will go into the chakra points. So for example, if somebody says what chakra would I need cleansing? And then I would say things like, well, what is hurting you? And somebody could say my stomach. And I would say things like, okay, you need your solar plexus and your sacral chakra cleansed. What does that entail? Like what does that part of the body govern? And then I would basically say, well, if you need to cleanse your solar plexus, that governs the pancreas, the stomach, the liver, abdomen, sternum, lower back, etc. So for my subscribers, I always go that much more. We just have so much fun. And I tell you stories, ghost stories, all the shit that happened to me in my past, all the shit that happened to my mum, you know, all the little ghosty stories that I've seen, what happened to my mother before she passed away. I even talk about my surgery when I had my open heart surgeries. So there's a lot of things there's a lot of information you get. And I just like to, knowledge is power. So I love reading books. We talk about astral projection because that's what's happening lately with me. It's a bit mad. So everything from cleansing the house, cleansing your energy, cleansing your space, how to, you know, everything. So that goes for my subscribers and my super fans on a Sunday. I do read clients. I've got 5 to 6 clients that I read every day from all over the world. So if you want a paid private reading with me, I do a number of things. So please read from my email. Birth chart readings, I love those. It's a year look into your birth chart, and I'm cheap compared to everyone else out there. That's terrible. That's terrible when me say that. I'm quite cheap, yo. But yeah, I'm quite cheap for a birth chart reading. I give you a 1 year look in from your next birthday to your next birthday. I highly recommend, though, that you shouldn't get a birth chart reading if you're not looking to find out about deaths, illnesses, loss of job, pregnancy, marriage, and the birthing of a child. Because every time I do birth chart reading for myself, it would say something like, last year I did a birth chart reading for myself and it said somebody that you love is going to get really ill and could potentially die. And then, you know, my dad dies, and then my nan dies, and then, you know, my mum dies. And then it said something about tweaking your business and you might have health issues between April to this month. So take care of it. So all of this comes in the birth chart. So somebody was like, I didn't realize how intense it was. So this is why I'm saying it. If you want a birth chart reading, be prepared to see all things. If you're not looking to find out all of that shit, then it's not for you. I do 1 hour readings, 40-minute readings, soulmate readings. Just need you. And it doesn't have to be a soulmate between you and a lover. It could be a soulmate like, why is me and my mother so conflicting? Why does me and my brothers, why are we like that? And I can find out the soul connection from a past life just via your birthdays. It's amazing and it makes sense after. So if you ever want to know why your relationship, it doesn't have to be with a lover or a boyfriend or a husband or a wife. Just even with siblings, I can actually go into the energy. You know, these are the gifts that you get when you die and come back. So I just, you know, I use it to navigate my own life. And I thought, you know what, I should do this for the masses as well. So that's why I do those kind of readings. So again, the only time I do free readings is on my lives and during my lives only. So if you message me afterwards going, I'm having problems with my girlfriend, it's not gonna happen. Okay, Mama, you're on my list. Mama of 9. I got you on my list. I always make sure that I do members and subscribers for the first 15 minutes. Once my alarm clock goes off, I'll cater to my gifters. And when I cater to my gifters, once I'm done with the gifter, I'll do 2 people in between each gifter. So the 2 people in between will be somebody who isn't following me and somebody who is following me. That way I'm giving everybody an opportunity to get a reading. But again, you don't need to gift me. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen. The difference between a member and subscriber is subscribers, you will always get me on a Sunday. And you always get a guided message with every question that you ask me. Members can also ask me as many questions, but you don't get me as much as my subscribers. I'll always make sure I do 15 minutes at the beginning of my live for my followers, members and subscribers. Alarm clock goes off, cater to everybody else, including my gifters. When I'm done with my list, I'll make sure I do 15 minutes for my members and subscribers again, and then another 15 minutes for people who are not following me. So that way everyone is getting an opportunity to get a reading. All right, guys. All right. So I've cleansed the space. I'm going to set the alarm so I can do so. Mama of 9, please be patient with me. I'm going to set my alarm for 15 minutes because, again, I like to give everybody opportunity to get a reading. Give me 1 second. Here I go. I'm going to go all the way up because I want to make sure that I read it in order as I received it because, you know, it's only fair. Claire, does Miguel have genuine intentions towards me? Thank you, Anna. Claire, let's see if I can pin you up. I think I need to go for a piss. Fuck a duck. I already went for a wee. See what happens when you pass 40, guys, man. You better get your granny pants, your incontinent pants on. Claire, you are a member. Does Miguel have genuine intentions towards you? Does Miguel have genuine intentions towards you? Does Miguel have genuine intentions to... I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know. I got the 10 of swords, which is stabbed in the back, painful ending somewhere down the line. There's something about the number 10. You'll figure it out in 10 days, weeks, months, the 10th of a month, in 10 hours. But there's something about this energy where it doesn't feel right. It just feels like Miguel's got other things going on in his life where you will not be the focal point. And then as I say this, anchoring the reading is the Queen of Cups, which is you. You're not going to be satisfied in this connection. I mean, there's just something... It's not like I think this person is bad or evil or untowards, Claire. It just feels like this person has got a lot of stuff going on in their life that you will not be like the main focal point. Does that make sense? I'm just going to pause my alarm and you guys are going to have to wait because I'm going to literally pee in my pants. Sorry, just talk amongst yourselves and don't gift me until I come back if somebody wants an in-depth reading. Ugh. The hell was that? You know when you go to the toilet and you think it's like going to be full because your bladder's full and then you go there and it's like a trickle. The hell is this? Right, let's start it up again. Will my son and I move? Ellie, will my son and I be moving to California in 2027? And is it good for us? I think it's better to ask if it's good for you to move in 2027 first. Do you know what I mean? Like the question should be done differently. Is it good for you guys to move to California in 2027, right? I feel like it is good for you guys. Be patient though. I say yes to this. I say yes to this. New opportunities around work. Be patient. Money to be received. Expansion. Travel. Yes, this looks good. I do think it will be good for you. And I do feel like you are going to go to California in 2027. And then you've got the perseverance card. You know, healthy boundaries, but persevere and keep moving forward. So you are a subscriber. So I'm going to give you a guided message. Sometimes it has something to do with your... Sometimes it has something to do with your reading and sometimes it doesn't. Learn from your mistakes is one of your guided messages. So learn, answer to your questions. Ultimately, Ellie, is yes, it looks good. Did Jay move on romantically? Will I receive communication again? I choose. Angels, guys, loved ones. Did Jay move on romantically? Will you receive communication again? Did Jay move on? Angels and guides and loved ones. Did Jay move on? I don't think Jay's moved on, no. But I do feel like I don't think there's going to be any communication anytime soon. But if it was going to be communication, it feels more sexual energy, or it's more like, it's not like a long-term thing. It feels more fleeting. Just be careful of what you're asking for, because the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So I do feel like he hasn't moved on. I do feel like he's not going to communicate anytime soon. And I do feel like if he does communicate, it's not going to be for whatever it is that you're thinking or feeling. It's going to be more, a passionate thing. It's not a long-term thing. Freya, will I secure a performing job in 2026, which I will start my... which will start my career. Will you secure a performing job in 2026, which will start your performing career? Not yet. There's a delay here. And every time there's a delay for something, the Ace of Coins is a new career, a new job, a money, pay rise, promotion, investment. It's still in your energy and it's still in your reading, Freya, but it's upside down. So there's a delay for it. Everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. There's a part of you that's already doubting this energy. Doubt creates more things to be doubtful for. But I do feel like there will be an opportunity. There will be a reach out. There will be a job. But right now, I don't know if this is the right time. Even the Judgment card, which is like your soul's purpose. The Judgment card, when it's upright, it's like knowing what your soul purpose is. Is that what you're supposed to be doing? It's that sort of energy. So I just feel like, not yet, but it will happen. It will, because it's still in your energy. Monique, general, please. Guys, loved ones, what does Monique need to know, please, in love and light? I've got a masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be lover, could be a friend. You're in your Magi energy, so you're the magician. But why is the Queen of Swords anchoring your reading upside down? So you have to be mindful of what you're talking about, what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're feeling. Because if you're manifesting good things, and you talk about bad things, you're going to end up manifesting good and bad things. And to me, the Queen of Swords upside down is a little bit, I don't know, irritated on some level, feeling a bit conflicted. Maybe there's something that you need to say. Communication is key. I feel like you're going to have to make a choice or a decision about something at some point. And then I've got an older masculine here for you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point, and he could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. Monique, your guided messages. I said something about communication, then you got asked for guidance. If you don't ask from your angels and your guides and your loved ones, you don't get. You have to invite them into your energy. Faith, you're on my list. Amanda, will I be approved for an apartment exchange you're in the process of? Amanda, will you be approved for an apartment? Angels and guides and loved ones, will you be approved? Will you be approved, please and thank you. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. You've got wish fulfillment here, but there seems to be a delay. I feel like when the wish fulfillment card is here, it's a yes, but there's a delay. And I feel like there's a delay because there might be a bit of doubt with you. My cards will pick up on doubt or worry, yeah? But the Star card is a miracle, a renewed sense of clarity, hope, a miracle, making a wish. And anchoring your reading, it seems like it will happen, but later on. It just feels like there's a bit of a delay. Because the Three of Wands is expansion, Amanda. It's travel, it's moving out, it's moving. So the energy feels like it's moving with you, but you got to get rid of any doubts or stresses or worries, because that will create more of a delay. Again, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers gets me every Sunday, and you get a guided message. I post all of my lives on my YouTube channel, but it'll take about a week if there's technical difficulties. Did Tammy... I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. You're asking me if he saw you today. You have to tell me that. I don't know. I don't understand the question. You should know if this person saw you today. What do you need to know around Tammy? Something needs to change between you. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know. You should know if this person saw you today, Marcy. That's a weird question for me. Something needs to shift and change in your energy, though, between you and Tammy. Something doesn't feel right, or something needs to end. Something needs to change. The dynamic needs to change. Something has to change. Because the death card is an ending, new beginnings, letting go, moving on from a situation or this person, a rebirth and a transformation. There seems to be good energy around you, but it feels like it's coming in later on. And I'm also seeing shitloads of money around you. So a lottery ticket, scratch card, good for your energy. Good for your energy. Let me give you a guided message. I think you were express your feelings. If somebody's asking if they did something today, I don't know how to answer that, because for me it feels like a test. When you've been following me for a long time, so you should know. Valerie, any messages for you, please? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Valerie need to know, please? In love and light. I feel like there's good energy around you, but for some reason it's coming all in later on. I feel like when I'm connecting to you, it feels like there's going to be a change in your energy, like letting go of instability or people who are unstable in your energy. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, anything that you deem as negative, conflicting, challenging is seeing its way out of your energy. And I am seeing good karma around you, but for some reason it's upside down. I've also got an older masculine around you, but for some reason he's not here yet. He's coming in later on. Could be a lover or a friend. It also feels to me like you're going to get the respect and recognition that you deserve. You need to remain on top of your game, though. And don't change who you are to please somebody else. Pat, why did Stefan message you the other day? Pat, why did Stefan message you the other day? Because you're a hot piece of ass? Duh. It just feels like this person may want another opportunity. This person was probably thinking, I let something good go. It just feels like this person is looking for something a bit more vibrant. It feels like you've got vibrant energy and you lift this person's energy up. You lift Stephen's energy up to some degree. It feels like you're very nurturing and loving and kind. And I feel like whether you express this or not, Katie, you're on my list. Katie 187, your love is a 187. You're on my list. It just feels like this person may want another opportunity with you, is what I feel. But at some point you may feel, Pat, like you're a bit mothering, not like a girlfriend or a friend or, you know, a lover, whatever kind of connection this is. It just feels like, just be patient with this person. Don't rush anything. If you choose to go forward, it just feels like this person might have realized, you know, how special you actually are. And I think that's why, Pat, this person has messaged you. Tinker, is Brighton faithful? Tinker, is Brighton faithful? Angels, guides, loved ones, is Brighton faithful? Is Brighton faithful, please? And thank you. Is Brighton faithful? I don't think so. It just feels like there's something about him that's not connected to his higher self. It feels like he's money orientated. I'm not saying that I see another woman out there. I'm just saying that you're not an important factor to him. He's got money on his mind. He's trying to walk away from things that doesn't serve him. He doesn't seem to be connected to his higher self. It feels like he's always on the go. It feels like he doesn't know how to keep still. Three of Wands is expanding energy. He doesn't like to be in one place. He likes to move around. It just feels like this person's energy is up and down and you don't know whether this person is coming or going. It just feels a little bit, I don't know. It just feels so, yeah, wobbly. I don't know if I like it. But again, you have free will. Can't tell you what to do. Aisha, what's the message I need to hear? Angels, guides, loved ones, what's the message that you need to hear? What is the message that you need to hear? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question If my guides will highlight your name, I will read for you. What you need to hear is that you've prayed and wished and asked the universe for something, and now there's a miracle around you. There's a miracle, wish fulfillment, a renewed sense of hope, clarity. You have to rebuild what happened. Like if you felt like everything shot to shit, or you feel like the world, the rug was pulled from under you, this is a time to rebuild, get stronger, get tougher, and move forward. There's an older masculine around you, so if he's here yet, if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. And I'm also seeing that you need to learn to trust your intuition and not your ego. Your heart is the right. Your ego is the one that's going to plant seeds of doubt. Why is the high priestess upside down? When the high priestess is upside down, that is somebody that's not listening to their gut, their intuition, and their soul, but more placing energy onto their ego. So you got to get out of your own way. You got to listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition instead of listening to your ego. You know, the ego is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear, and stress, and, you know, all of this bullshit. The ego will drive you crazy. So be mindful about what you think, what you feel, and what you say. Midwest, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Midwest need to know, please, in love and light? What does Midwest need to know, please, in love and light? Focus on your money, your work, and your career. Get your mojo back. This is a queen who is resourceful, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade. I feel like you need to do some healing or find some balance, getting your mojo back, doing something that you love to do. I feel like you need to get out of your ego. Your ego is so big with you. Like, I know you try, but when I tune into your energy, you overanalyze and overthink things, and this is going to create issues and problems. So self-imprisonment, restricting, isolation, or blocking your blessings. You've got so much prosperity in your energy, but I just feel like ego does take flight. Everything that you want is going to come in time. Divine timing. Patience is a virtue. All right. I'm about to do a 13 card reading for Mama of 9. If anybody's interested in what a... if anybody's interested to know what a 13 card reading look like, this is it. It is going to be... 10 oracle cards, and it will be, no, keep saying that. It will be 10, it will be 10 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards in English. So if anyone is interested in getting an in-depth reading like I'm about to give Mama of 9, I will pin it on the bottom of the screen. It is the meteor shower that will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. Mama of 9. Get over here. Is it a general or is it something specific? Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Mama of 9. What does Mama of 9 need to know, please, in love and light? Felicia. General, any messages from your dad? Okay, the first thing that I'm picking up on from your angels, your guides, your loved ones is your dad and everyone who's on the other side. So when I say loved ones, it's that I'm connecting to your loved ones from the other side. So from your dad specifically. I keep seeing number 8 in your energy. 8 days, weeks, months, 8th of a month. I feel like there might be something about you where you're afraid to step into the unknown. There's something about you probably looking back, past, present, future. You're looking back at something or you're focusing on something, but there's something about past, present, and future energy as I'm connecting to you. I also feel like you need to spend time with family or helping others and try to avoid situations that can drain your emotions. I also feel like you need to renew or restore your faith is what I'm hearing from Dad on some level. Restore, renewal. I also feel like you're supposed to be journaling. I also see that when I'm connecting to you, you need to invest in things that are important. And there's also something about intimacy with you, like needing love or something in and around this energy as I'm connecting to you, Felicia. So from what I feel already with you, Mama of 9, is there's a feeling of isolation with you. I feel like practical, detached, detached. I keep hearing that song, Only You. I also feel like I don't know if you need to spend some time alone or you feel lonely, but I feel like there's something about, if there's any mysteries or secrets, it's going to come to light. There's something about a Kundalini awakening with you. Figure that out. You're going to have to Google that. And I feel like I have to say that you and your loved ones are watched over, protected, and are safe. And there's something about intimacy as well. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but I am seeing something around a connection or a relationship. If it isn't here yet, it is coming in at some point. Again, lovers, friends, starts out that way. So those are the first things that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you. Let's do the tarot. You need to journal. Journaling will be really good for you. Journaling is good when you want to get rid of some stuff that is in your chest. Journaling is really good. I keep seeing Taurus and Cancerian energy around you. And again, remember that number. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the 8th of a month. If you haven't started to see that number yet, Felicia, you're going to start to see it everywhere you go. And 8 is a great number. It's a good time to get married. It's a good time to start a business if it's not Mercury retrograde. 8 is such a powerful number because 8 is infinity. It will last, but it will keep repeating if you don't learn. So learn the lesson so your infinity will be amazing instead of tumultuous. Yeah? All right, let's see what we got for you. I feel like there may be something, you might be juggling a couple of things. You might be going back and forth trying to make a decision. You're juggling so many things and you need to find some sort of balance and equilibrium. You know, the Two of Coins is always juggling, multitasking, again, weighing up options. It's like trying to make a decision or something, just trying to figure out something. Should I stay? Should I go? To say or not to say? But I feel like you need to find some sort of balance and equilibrium in your everyday. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to learn to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is on point right now. And if you decide to go and listen to the ego and not listen to your heart instead, you're going to find yourself creating unnecessary problems or drama. The High Priestess to me is the one who can see without seeing. So you'll be able to pick up on certain things that other people don't pick up on. So pay attention to the dream, the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. It's really important that you do so. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, got a lot of powerful energy. Be patient because everything that you've planted, everything that you've asked for, everything that you grafted for, everything that you worked hard for is going to come to fruition. But this is a very patient card. Patience is a virtue. Reap what you sow. You plant the seed. It's not going to just sprout straight away. It takes time for something to blossom and bloom, right? I need you to let go of any heavy burdens that you're holding on to. Now, this could be heavy burdens of other people, your own heavy burdens, but it's time for you to surrender, release, and let go. When the heavy burden card is on the table, I'm exhausted. I'm tired, I feel drained, and I'm carrying heavy energy. So the universe is asking you to lighten up your load, yeah? Lighten up your load. There is good news, a message and an offer coming your way. Children, grandchildren, study, education, learning something, more reading. You know, learning, education is key. So I am seeing that there is some money as well, pay rise, promotion, investment, or something stable or tangible coming your way. And again, it could happen in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the 8th of a month. Hell, it could happen in 8 hours. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. I am seeing that you need to be strategic in the way that you're doing things. You need to feel empowered, leadership role. And you're supposed to, again, have your own thing. Like, you're not supposed to be working for people. You should have your own business. You've got a whole bunch of major arcana cards here. I've also got the moon card, so you can do what I do. When you got the High Priestess, which is the psychic, and then you got the moon card, which is the medium, you're a psychic medium, so you're able to sense, see, and feel things again that other people can't sense, see, and feel. You can do what I do. The moon card is always the unknown and a distortion. So when the moon is out, you can't see everything. You can only see little bits where the light hits it, right? But the moon card is a highly intuitive, gifted human being. So again, like I said to you, dream journaling, pay attention to your dreams and your visions. It's really important that you do so because the other side is always trying to communicate with us through signs, symbols, and synchronicities. And then you've got the star card as well. So you've prayed and wished and asked the universe and divine for something. And the universe has heard your call. So again, light a candle and make a wish because you've got some sort of wish fulfillment around you. The star card is always a representation of wishes coming true, wish fulfillment, abundance, and most importantly, it represents miracles. So you better start believing in miracles, because you got a miracle coming your way. I got the Lovers card for you, so you have a choice and an opportunity. The Lovers card is a divine counterpart and a soulmate. If you're currently in a relationship, it means, and everything is going well, it means this could be a divine counterpart, lead to marriage and something more, you know, a highly evolved connection. If you are not in a relationship, this is a soulmate coming your way. This also represents the choice. So you might have a choice between two people coming into your energy. Queen of Cups, you're a natural empath. Queen of Cups, Moon. Queen of Cups, Moon, High Priestess. She's a natural empath. She is very intuitive. She is a nurturing support for everybody when they need you. This is your energy. So you have to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that love and support you, and not basically energy vampires. Your guided message is, you got the Karma card. So cause and effect, destiny, and then karma. So you're at a turning point in your life. There's the 344 again. Members, 344, right there again. So you have to, the Karma card is you're in like a karmic energy. So anything that you deem as negative, you're paying off karmic debts. Anything that you deem as positive, it's what the universe owes you or what people owe you. I've also got a time to give rather than take. So share your abundance, because just remember, there's always somebody out there who wants what you already have. Let me see what's anchoring your reading. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, reunion, family, friendship. 11, 11 and 44. I've been seeing that all over the place. And your last message is let go. So Felicia, it says, sometimes we must let go to grow. Imagine the strings that tie your emotions and physical being cut. You are free and divinely protected. I said that earlier. Your beauty lies within you. It is not dependent on another. So let go. Let go, heal, move forward, move past it, move on. So if anybody's interested, I hope that helps you out, Felicia. If anybody would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave Felicia, it is 13 cards. It is the meteor shower. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you touch that, your name comes up on the screen with the meteor shower. You will be on my list, and I'll do a 13 card reading. You're so welcome, honey. You're so welcome. So who's next on my list? Faith. I'm going to do 2 people before I get to you, Faith, so please be patient with me. Anytime somebody does block capital letters, I feel like somebody's shouting at me, yeah? All right, Nicole, I see you. Will I get a qualification to be able to purchase a house tomorrow? Will you get a qualification? Will you get a qualification? Will you get a qualification? Yes. There's so many stagnant energy around you, though. Worrying, stress, sadness, conflict, thinking there's going to be an obstacle. But I see a lot of abundance around you. I see enlightenment around you. I see knowledge is power around you. Page of coins is always an offer, a message, offer, a message, or something that you're going to receive. And this is something stable and tangible and long lasting, because Pentacles, coins, represents the earth, its stability, its structure. So it does feel like, yes, you can get this. However, those little tweaks of uncertainty or worry or stresses is most definitely going to create a block. Your beliefs are right for you. So if you believe that there is going to be a delay or there is going to be a problem, there is going to be a delay in you getting the qualification. So this is now where I'm going to read not only just my followers, I'm going to read people who don't follow me as well. Like Abby. My guides highlighted your name, Abby. This is why I say copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Abby, will Hans and I get into a healthy, committed relationship? Soon. No. I don't know if this person is for you, to be honest. I feel like there's other people involved in Hans's life. I've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is other people. I'm not saying it's other women. It's just that he's got other things going on in his life. And I just don't know if he's got time for you right now. It just feels like at some point you're going to get fed up and you might walk away. But right now you're right in there. You're right in the crux of it. And I feel like there needs to be healing done for Hans, because there's something going on in Hans. This is a healing card. It's upside down. So it might feel a bit tumultuous in this person's life. There's a bit of chaos going on in this person's life. So do I feel like you guys are going to get into a committed relationship anytime soon? I don't think so. Something doesn't feel right. All right. Faith, you're next on my list. I'm about to do, hey Ophelia, angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Faith. I'm about to do a general reading for you, Faith. Oh, there you are. General love and finances. Letitia. General and love. General love. So everything. The first thing that I feel as I'm connecting to you is any blocks that you've been feeling in your energy is going to be lifted. Like any blocks is going to be lifted. That's the first thing that I feel as I'm connecting into your energy. That any blocks that you feel as delay or stagnant is going to be lifted. I also feel like you need to pay attention to the signals, the signs, synchronicities, because it's like the universe is trying to communicate and give you some sort of insight around love and finances. It's like there is power in your words. So when you say I don't have, or I'm not, or I'm never going to have it, there is powers in your words. I am not going to have it and something is wrong with me, or I'm never going to have the money or the means, is associated to a spirit. So when you say things like I'm lacking in this and I don't have that, lack is associated to a spirit. So that spirit is going to then support you because you called it in and said lack, I'm lacking. So lacking is going to come and stay with you. So watch your mouth, watch what you say, because words and thoughts and emotions become things in the physical world. Remember, you're a soul having a human experience. And when you say something, it doesn't mean that you've said it now and then 5 minutes later it's not there anymore. It's still in your orbit. It's still in your aura. So watch what you say, because what you put in your aura goes out into the ether, and then the universe is going to go, okay, your wish is my command. You're in lack energy, so I'll just keep giving you lack because this is your energy. I don't have. I'm not having. When will I ever have? Maybe I'm too old when it comes to love. There's a transformation around you. There needs to be a transformational energy around you. There may be mysteries in your energy. There may be uncertainties, or you can't see something, but there is nevertheless some sort of transformational energy around you. I don't know if you're feeling any pain in the physical body, but the physical body is a compass and will tell you what you need to stop doing. So I was talking to my cousin this morning, and although she's got a big mouth, I love her so much. She's a Taurus. Although I love her so much, she ended up getting cancer here in the throat. And I told her that when you're holding back saying certain things, what you're doing is you're holding the energy in your throat and you're not expressing it. So it creates an ailment or a dis-ease in the physical body. So you have to express yourself. Everything. You've got to control what you say. Beware of letting your intuition or your instinct spin out of control, Letitia. There's something about second chances, reconciliation, new opportunity. There is something about not listening to gossip or chit chat or people chatting shit. Really? Where is that then? Yes, lots of pain, discomfort, abdominal area. You're holding on to shit down there that you need to let go of. I don't care if it's fear. I don't care if you're scared. I don't care if it's safety. I don't care if you're worried. I don't care if you're stressed about this person, that person, this, money. You're holding this energy in your body. Yeah. So with the abdomen, it's the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. So up up here downwards. So it will affect kidneys, bladder, gallbladder, pelvis, body, the sacrum, the lower back. It will affect things like your pancreas, your liver, your spleen. It will affect all of this shit. So you have to what do you feel? What are you in fear or something? Are you stressing out about something? Never having the finances, never having money? That creates a lack mindset. Because I heard pain. And then you say, yes, I'm in lots of pain. I heard pain. So you're just confirming to me what I'm feeling in this region here. So be a wolf, yeah? I got a wolf walking beside you. So in my third eye, I see a wolf. I don't know if that's one of your spirit animals. I think it must be. You need to be innocent. Have a laugh. Laugh so hard that you pee in your pants. Yeah? Laugh. Angels, guides, loved ones, Letitia. Uneasy body pain is going to create no good. No financial good. So anything that you... Forget the financial issues. You did talk about finances though. So that's why I brought it up. But any sort of physical pain, it's the universe's way of telling you to stop it. Slow down. Yeah? Stop it. If you are consistently working, so like one of my brother's friends, he's a manager and he's working like 50 hours, 60 hours a week, and he doesn't know how to stop. What did the universe go and do? Break his leg. The universe broke his leg. It's the universe's way of telling you slow down, because health is wealth. If you ain't good and you're not well, what is the point of anything? You're not going to, you can go to work ill and you can go to work sick, or you can go to work with physical pains in your body, but all you're doing is not listening to your body, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. It ain't my body, it's your body. So you got to make sure that you learn to take a step back and say no to everybody and have a break from reality. I can't tell you what to do. You got to do what you got to do. It's your life, it's your body, it's your mind. God has blessed everyone with free will. So with your free will, take a break. Your body is telling you to take a break. All right, what do you need to know? Look at that. Walk away from something, a situation, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs that no longer serves you, because what you're going to end up doing is creating and causing physical, mental, even spiritual pain in your physical body. Because we do not just have one body. You don't just have a physical body. You have a spiritual body. You have a mental body, you have an emotional body, and then you have the physical body. And if all of them 4 bodies ain't lined up, you're fucked. In one way or another, it's going to affect you somehow, some way. Yeah? So 8 of Cups. What do you feel that you need to walk away from? Now, it doesn't have to specifically be a situation or a person. It can be a thought or a feeling, an emotion, thinking about traumas and sadness and the pain. Focus on the pain, you call in pain. I swear... on my daughter's life, I had a lower back pain this morning, yeah? And I was like, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to meditate on my lower chakras, on my base. I'm going to meditate on my sacral, and I'm going to meditate on my solar plexus. And as I visualized white light from heaven and from Mother Earth going into my solar plexus, I kid you not, that pain subsided. I just visualized yellow, orange, white light right there. And then out of nowhere, it disappeared. That's the great thing about meditation. It heals you from the inside out. Highly recommend it. Don't take my word for it. Go and have a go. You need to find balance and equilibrium. You need to start taking action on the things that you know you need to take action on. This is a new vehicle as well. The Chariot is action, a new journey, making moves, moving forward. This is the energy around you. The 2 of Cups, love, a higher form of love, soulmate, a divine counterpart. You did ask about love, I think. There is a soulmate around you, so you need to get your physical body ready. Take your vitamins, because you might be doing some boom boom. And if your body's in pain, how are you going to do that? So get your work in, go swimming, take your vitamins, man, because you never know what's coming. And from what I can see, you got some love energy. You got the Lover's card, man. That's probably what you need. You need some sexual healing. Sexual. So the Lover's card is a divine counterpart of soulmates, but most importantly, it represents a choice. So you might have a choice in love between 2 people. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, Queen of Wands, get your mojo back. I feel like you need to have a physical outlet. So if you're feeling pain, swimming would be great. You know, I don't know if you like running or jogging or riding your bike, if it's a little bit of a lighter exercise. But the Queen of Wands is self-sufficient, free-spirited, creative, confident. So if you're not in the Queen of Wands energy, you kind of need to be in that energy. The Ten of Cups talks about a happy home, emotional fulfillment, contentment, blessings, emotional fulfillment in the home. So you do have this energy attached to you. You do have that in your energy. I am seeing as well, as I'm connecting to you, the world. You might be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday, but the world card is, what lessons are you learning? Why do we come to the physical world? So your soul can evolve and grow, learn important lessons, and then we're born and then we go. We die. We all do. The world card is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation. But most importantly, what are you learning through your pain? Because I always, when I have my open heart surgery, I always talk to my physical body. I am God talking to my physical body, my vessel, my vehicle that's holding my soul. And I tell my body, you are healthy, you are happy, you are holy, you are whole. And I make sure that my DNA, my cells can hear what I'm saying. So it will align to what I'm saying. Ace of Cups, new beginnings. Ace of Wands, so many new energy around you. So you're going to have to clear out some shit. Walk away from things that doesn't serve you. Ace of Cups is love, babies, depending on your age, proposal, marriage, high form of commitment, emotional fulfillment. Ace of Wands, sexual energy. It represents creative projects, new beginnings, new job, new opportunities around work. So many things to look forward to. Like I said, you got a whole bunch of new beginnings, but you kind of you need to get out of your own way. Oh my God, let it go, man. Let it go, let it go. So the Death card is big changes, endings, time to move on from your thoughts, emotions, feelings, situations, or people. It represents a transformation and it represents a rebirth. The Death card is telling you it's time to end your bullshit. It's time for you to end the pain. So what are you going to do? You're going to talk to your pain and you're going to go, listen, pain. Thank you for being there, and thank you for teaching me that I have to stop and have a break. Thank you for teaching me that. But now's the time for you to fuck off. You need to leave my body because I have shit to do. That's what you need to say to your pain, okay? You have got a lot of things that you need to accomplish, but you can only do this if your pain has just subsided and fucked off. So you talk to that body of yours and you say to your body, no, you're healthy. You're good. We're going to get through this. Have a physical outlet. That's what you need to do. Get out of your brain. Self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation, thinking to yourself, I'm never going to have the love. I'm never going to get better. When are things going to change for me? Stop talking crap. Set your intentions. Tell the universe what you want. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Universe is cautioning you. Get out of your own way. Warning. Obstacles, deceit. Stay away from people that make you drain your energy. We have no time for this shit. Plan. Your last card is planning. It says, what is most important to you? What goals do you want to achieve? Maybe it's money, love, work related. Set clear intentions. Write down your goals as though you've already achieved them. How does it feel? It's the feeling that activates the manifestation. Bringing you into alignment with your goals, into reality. So you can get that 369 book. You don't even have to get a 369 book. You can just get a book and then start writing, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am whole, I am healed. And then do that for like 33 days straight. And then what will happen is your body is going to attune to the voice the voice of you. It will attune to it. So I hope that helps you in some way, Letitia. I see you healing because the Death card is here. The Death card is you are going to let go of these worries and stresses. You will let go of it. Katie, you're going to be next on my list. So if anybody's interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Letitia, it is a 13-card reading. It is the meteor shower just on the bottom of the screen that I pinned there. Once that pops up with your name, you will get on my list and you will get a 13-card reading. I do free readings as well. You don't need to follow me. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm supposed to read for you, my guides will highlight your name. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. And subscribers will always get a guided message, and they always got me every Sunday. This live will be posted on my YouTube, so please be patient. But I highly recommend, if you do get an in-depth reading, you record it. Screen record it, voice record it, just in case I'm having technical difficulties trying to load it on my YouTube. Katie, you're going to be next. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. 1 follower and 1 person that doesn't follow me. Nadia. So my guides highlighted your name. You don't follow me, but they highlighted your name. Will I get a better job in April 2026? Will you get a better job in April 2026? Will you get a better job in 100%? 100%. You got to walk away from this job if you're not happy, but don't leave until you find something. So the 8 of Cups is walk away, withdraw, retreat, abandon, move on. When something doesn't serve you anymore and there's no healing and you don't feel right in it, you need to move. The World card is movement, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation, a move. Temperance is balance and harmony and moderation. And the 4 of Swords, don't be in your ego, get in your heart space. You will. The 4 of Swords is rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, solitude. Don't overanalyze and overthink this. You will get to where you need to get to. You are going to find a better job. Don't worry about that. Just make sure that you are looking, and make sure you find something that you love, not that you like. Kieran, what does April have in store for you? Angels, guides, loved ones. Katie, you're going to be after Kieran. What does April have in store for you? I don't ever think that far ahead. I might die tonight, not wake up tomorrow. What was the point of me thinking so far ahead? Study, education, learning, the birthing of a child, good news, a message or an offer. You need to meditate, go within, soul searching, go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. It seems like you're going to get a lot of information around education, money, pay rise, promotion. Queen of Cups, you might be feeling everything, because the Queen of Cups feels everything at a very high octave. She's very emotional. She's very sensitive. So again, in April, just make sure that you're hanging around with the right sort of crowd, and you're not hanging around with, I don't know, what are they called again? Soul-sucking cretters and energy vampires. Them people there. Katie. I'm about to do a 13-card reading for Katie. If anybody's interested in getting a 13-card reading, this is what it looks like. It will be 10 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards, and I always post up my live on my YouTube channel, and it will be on there forever and ever, amen. So if you ever wanted to go back to your reading, you can go on there, but I do highly recommend that you record your reading. There's 90 people in here and 1 of me. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. The comments are going up really, really fast on my side. It's like having 90 people in my house waiting for a reading. So please be patient with me. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. All right, here we go. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting into your energy is there's some sort of karmic energy around you, Katie. Your love is a 187, taking you to heaven. I keep seeing 3. 333 everywhere I go. Angels, guides, loved ones, and Katie. When I see 333, this is like Trinity. It's like the mind, the body, and the soul. They need to be connected into its energy. You need to be connected to all of those things. There's something about feeling disconnected or separated. It could feel like you could feel alone, or you could feel like you don't need to follow me. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't have to gift me. You don't have to do anything to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. But you do not need to follow me to get a reading. And I will be saying this throughout the course of my life, because I get threats afterwards. I gifted you a flower and you didn't, and I tapped on the screen, and I'm like, well, then don't do any of those things, please, guys. I don't ever want to disappoint or upset anybody. So what I was feeling is I feel a bit disconnected when I'm in your energy, Katie. It's like you need to be around like your soul tribe or a group, or you need to focus on your house, your home, or there's something around a property around you. But I do feel like there's prosperity around you. You're going to see 333 everywhere you go. And I just feel like, oh no, not you, Leslie. I'm just saying in general. I get threats from people. They do it all the time. How dare you not read from me? I sent you 2 flowers. I'm like, but I told you don't have to gift me. So I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in your belt. You've got old soul energy, Katie. I feel like there's something around responsibility, being tested. You're in your karmic energy. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like self-control. It feels like there's a responsibility around you. Please pay attention to the number 3, because things could start to shift and change for you in 3 days, weeks, months, or the third of a month. There's something where I have to say to you that you need to explore your options. And there's something about you needing to do a vision board. I love vision boards. It's like I always put what I want to manifest on a vision board. I'm talking about a man well endowed with 6-pack, like a nice car, a big home, mansion, lots of money. Like, put this stuff on a vision board, because you'll end up manifesting it. I keep seeing Cancerian energy and Taurus, but I will talk about that later on. You need to put aside any emotional concerns and start focusing on the things that you want to achieve to increase like financial security. Get rid of any bitterness or traumatic energy that you might be holding on to, resentment, anger, feeling hurt about somebody, because these emotions and these feelings do create a block to your blessings. I'm doing a 13 card reading for Katie. If you're interested, I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. The meteor shower will get you on my screen, get you on my list, and 13 cards. There's something about you. Make good decisions is what I'm seeing. Stay away from people who have addictions or is greedy. There's something about you needing to accept it is what it is, no more, no less. Like, don't try and change. Whatever happened for a reason. Learn the lesson and move on is what I'm hearing. So again, pay attention to them 3. All right, here we go. Katie. What does Katie need to know, please, in love and light for Katie? Your cards just flew out. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you need to think about that, honey, because somebody who's supposed to have their own business is not supposed to be working for nobody. So when I got the 8 of coins on the table, the 8 of coins always is a representation of mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do, and then selling the things that you love to sell. Because it's like, or selling the things that, it's like me, for example. I'm very good at like crocheting. I can knit scarves. I can do crocheting on the hair. Is it crochet hair? I can wax. I can do makeup. I can do tarot. I paint and people want to buy my painting. So find the thing that you love to do and that you're good at and make money from that. Because we're all supposed to be doing our soul's purpose. And our soul purpose is something that we love to do and we can make money from it. So imagine going to work and you love what you're doing. Persevere and keep going. The 9 of Wands always represents healthy boundaries. So make sure that you implement healthy boundaries from energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. And believe me, sometimes a soul-sucking critter could be your child. So we got to be like, yo, back up right now. Just healthy boundaries, persevere and keep going. Let go of all your heavy burdens. You seem to be carrying heavy burdens, not only of your own, but everybody else's. And it feels exhausting to me. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I feel drained. And the universe is asking you again to lighten up your load. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you need to do some soul searching. The Hermit is always about spending some time alone, meditation, going deep within, and accept it is what it is. The Hermit card is connecting to your higher self. I need you to get out of your head. You might be over-analyzing and overthinking things. And the 9 of Swords always talks about sleepless nights, nightmares, anxiety turning into grief, or grief turning into depression. Remember, your ego is always going to get the better of you. So you have to let go of all your bullshit. Look at that. It's going up in stages. You got the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Self-imprisonment, restricting yourself, isolating yourself, or trying to separate yourself from the whole planet and the whole world and everyone is going to create that feeling of loneliness. And then you go into your head and you overanalyze things, and then you don't sleep very well because you're too busy in your ego, and your ego is always going to plant seeds, doubt, worry and fear. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fill you. Surrender, release and let go. There's something that will shift and change for you, and it's going to be between 3 and 9. So it could be 3 days, weeks, months, or the third of a month. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, the 9th of a month. It depends on where your energy flow is at. If you're low vibrational, it'll be at the longest part of the time frame, 9. If you're high vibrational, it will be 3. days, weeks. The Nine of Cups tells me that you need to get your ass to the gym. If it's not going to the gym, then you need to work out, eat more healthily, have a physical outlet, like going for a swim, going to the gym, going for a run, riding on your bike, don't care, but a physical outlet. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So you got some wishes coming your way, love. I've also got a man around you. Could be a lover, could be a friend. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Again, could be a lover, could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. And I've got the Queen of Wands energy. So this is the divine counterpart, a soulmate. If you're currently in a relationship and everything is going fabulously well, and this person is not an asshole, then you're with your divine counterpart. If you're single, then you have a divine counterpart coming your way. This is somebody that you've known from a past life. Now, anchoring your reading, it's the best card in the deck. So there are 78 cards in the deck, and there's only one card that out-trumps all cards, and obviously it's the Sun. The Sun card is material happiness, joyous outcome, victory, success, children, grandchildren, depending on your age, travel and relocation or holiday. So your energy is blessed. No matter what I've said, it's all going to see its way out of your energy. You have a blessing here. You'll always have a blessing. But look, harmony, balance, healing. It says peace, serenity, and unity. You need to find balance and harmony. Balance and harmony is masculine and feminine, ego and the soul, finding equilibrium. Have faith in your dreams, Katie. Have faith in your dreams. And then you've got new pathway. It says, new opportunities can present themselves in many ways at any time. You may have recently asked for help. If you are unsure of what to do, surrender to the universe and ask for help. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Faith. Katie, believe in your... I've got faith everywhere. Faith here and faith in your other card. So I do see Capricorn, I do see Cancerian, and I do see Leo in your energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, honey. Love and light to you. If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Katie, again, it is the meteor shower that will get you 13 cards, will get you on my list, and I will be posting it on my YouTube channel so you can watch it over and over again. But I do highly recommend that you record your reading. All right. I've got no one on my list, so I'm going to make sure that I cater to everybody in the room, or as many people as I can in the room. All right, here we go. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. So now I'm going to cater to follower, non-follower, follower, non-follower, until somebody would like an in-depth reading. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to go all the way to the top because I'd like to do this in order as I've received them. Loopy, can I get a general reading for April? Angels, guides, loved ones, can you get a general reading for April? Loopy, what does Loopy need to know, please? In love and light. I've got an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. Could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. I feel like you prayed and wished and asked the universe for something, and I feel like on some level you might have pulled it back because you had like you didn't think it was going to happen, or it feels like you feel a little bit like lack mindset energy. I feel like I'm supposed to see good news, a message or an offer coming your way, but this is all coming in later on because the Page of Wands is upside down. This is also children, studying, education. I see a wedding, celebration, homecoming, family energy around you. But I feel like you need to light a candle and make a wish. And I feel like you need to believe in what you're asking for in order for you to receive it sooner rather than later. Sunrise, Elaine. Finances, love, and in April. Angels, guides, loved ones. Finances and love in April. Finances and love in April. Finances and love in April. Right. So money looks fucking fabulous. I'm not going to lie. You're coming out as the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins is somebody who should have her own business. Yeah, this queen don't work for nobody. She's a Queen of Coins, yeah? Queen of Coins is resourceful, domestically skilled, a jack of all trade. She is somebody who is relied upon to some degree. Ace of Coins is the hand of God giving you money, pay rise, promotion, a new opportunity around finances and a job. Now, in love, you need to get rid of any insecurities that you have from the past, because you're going to bring in insecurities into a new connection. There will be a new connection coming your way, but I feel like not yet until you get rid of any insecurities that you're holding on to, because the Nine of Swords talks about, I want love, but I'm afraid of it. And then I've got the Page of Coins. This is good news, a message, an offer, study, education, or a message coming your way that's going to be tangible and long lasting. So you could meet somebody around study or work, depending on what it is that you're doing. That is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. Richer. Will I reconcile with S? And you guys, loved ones, will you reconcile with S? You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, and subscribe. I am doing free readings as well as gifted readings, and follow people who follow me readings and people who don't follow me. So I'm reading for everyone, okay? No. If you do get back with this person's going to end up going away again. This reconciliation, this person's very immature, needs to grow up. It's very sexually orientated energy. And it feels like when this person comes in, you don't know whether they're coming or going. So I don't think there's going to be a reconciliation. You don't even have any karma with each other. He's coming out as a child, a Knight of Wands. You need to wait for this man here, yeah? This is the man you need to be waiting for. Everyone needs kings and queens, not a knight. So you need to wait for this other person. I say no to this reconciliation. Something doesn't feel right. Tina, any advice about Thomas? Anything that I need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? What does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? Advice, any advice on Thomas? Any advice on Thomas? Stay away. Oh, hell to the motherfucking no. Honey, there are 2 cards in a 78 card deck, which I hate. And right now, you got both of them around Thomas. There is something about Thomas that you may or may not know about that is toxic. So which is the worst card out of these 2? That one. Not that one. That one. Because we're all God's children. Whether you believe in God or not, we are. I don't give a shit if you believe it. I don't care. God believes in you. You don't have to believe in God. But when you have that God spark inside of you, because we're all God's walking off, because we're God's children, you can tell the devil to fuck right off. You can cleanse and clear out toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people by your free will. You can be like, I don't want this. But the Seven of Swords represents that somebody is choosing with their free will to hurt and upset you. Like, I'm choosing to cheat on you, lies, deception, and betrayal. So do I like the energy around this person? Not really. So my advice would be stay away. Whether this person is older than you or younger than you, this person is slow to movement. There's something toxic going on here that you may or may not know about. Something doesn't feel true and unjust. I'm not saying that this person is evil or done, you know, whatever. But, you know, people go through bad things in their lives and it turns them into a certain type of way. And you just don't want that energy to seep into your energies, basically what I'm saying. The devil card is addictions, greed, toxic situations. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't make this shit up. Release toxic relationships. So I'm not saying like his toxicity might not have been exposed to you right now, but there is something there that you don't want to seep into your energy. There's your advice. Release relationships that no longer serve you. That's your advice. Geraldine, what do I need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Geraldine need to know, please? In love and light. You need to do you're a healer. So everything might be draining you right now, Geraldine. You're stronger than you think you are. You are going to get through it. Unconditional love, self-respect, having the courage to say no, persevere and move forward. And then you're going to have your victory. You might be going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision. Should I stay? Should I go? Do I say or not to say? But in order for you to find healing and strength, you've got to find balance and equilibrium. So basically, you need to get out of your own way. Helena, will me and Hector speak again? He's like a brother. Angels, guides, loved ones, will you? Will Helena and Hector speak again? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you speak again? Will you speak again? Not yet. Not anytime soon. Hector's got some stuff going on in his personal life. He might be traveling, moving, going away. It just feels like the energy is a bit stagnant. The Chariot is a fast-paced energy. But when it's upside down, it means this is not the time to communicate with each other just yet. I'm not saying it's like a forever and ever amen thing where you're never ever going to talk to each other again. You will get there, but right now you just need to take a step back. Everything will happen in divine timing. Kristen, anything for finances? Angel, guides, loved ones, what does Kristen need to know around finances? Please and thank you. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share and subscribe. You don't need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. So in and around finances, you got a whole bunch of abundance coming your way, but it seems to be delayed because of your brain. If your ego is worrying about finances, worrying about this, that, and the other, it means that you're not attracting, you're chasing. The Nine of Swords always represents nightmares, anxiety, grief, worries, and fear. But guess what? You got the Sun card in here. So even if the Sun card is upside down that way, or that way, it's still absolute blessings coming your way. It's just a bit of a delay. You've got to listen to your intuition and get out of your ego. Finances, financial stability, material happiness, and joyous outcome, it's all over there when it should be over here. In order for you to call what you want in sooner rather than later, Kristen, you kind of need to just be in alignment with it. They always say in order to manifest what you want, you have to feel like you already have it. And the heart is the biggest electromagnetic force field that pumps out and pumps back in. So what you put out, it comes back in. Like energy attracts like energy. Nomsa, general. I've got a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family reunion around you, soulmate. I feel like you need to have a break from work. I feel like you just need to have a holiday or a break or some time out. You might feel like you're not getting recognized or you're not getting paid enough for what you're doing, and the universe is telling you, take a step back. There is money and means in your energy, but you do need to have some sort of a break. Anchoring your reading, apathy, unfulfilled, a bit bored, wanting a change, needing a little bit of a shake up in your life. And pay attention to the blessing in disguise, because this is always the hand of God trying to give you a blessing. And sometimes when we're so in the midst of our bullshit, we can't see the blessing. And then, you know, it basically passes you by. Your guided message is calm is not a weakness. K. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does K need to know, please, in love and light? K. What does K need to know, please, in love and light? If you'd like to get an in-depth reading, just put it on the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to get a 13-card reading, it is the meteor shower on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list and get you 13 cards. The meteor shower has to pop up on the screen with your name. And once I got your name, you'll be written down, and 13-card reading. Leslie. All right, honey, I'm going to read for you. Give me 1 second. Fab. Will Dena and I become friends? Fab. You're going to be next, Leslie. Will Dina, is it Dina? Will Dina and you become friends? Yeah, later on. I do feel like you will be friends later on, yeah. I just feel like this person could be going through something that you may not know about. Or they're still healing, like whatever's going on in their lives is slowly seeping out of their energy. And I feel like at some point this person is going to need a friend. If not right now, at some point there is going to be a friendship. Yes. Have an attitude of gratitude. This person may need you later on. I feel yes. All right, Leslie. Angels, guides, loved ones. I was supposed to read for Kay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Kay, give me 1 second. I'm just going to pull out Leslie's cards. Give me 1 second. I was supposed to read for you. I got distracted. All right, here we go. Give me 1 second, Leslie. Kay, I was supposed to read for you and I ended up reading for Fab. I'm so sorry, honey. All right, here we go. What does Kay need to know, please, in love and light? Kay. Kay, what does Kay need to know, please, in love and light for Kay? You might receive some information that might take you out of alignment, okay? I don't care where the information comes from. I don't care if it's a friend, if it's something that you see, something that you hear, but you might receive some sort of information that will take you out of alignment. There might be deception, deceit, a lie, a betrayal, or something that's going to come to your attention that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. However, you've got miracles and wish fulfillment around you. So light a candle and make a wish. This is about wish fulfillment. Pay attention to the shooting star. I'm seeing children or grandchildren, depending on your age. Good news, a message on offer, studying and education in your energy. I'm also seeing that whatever money, love, time and energy you put out is coming back to you. This is the equal balance of give and take. So what you put out, money, time, love and energy is coming back to you. But I do feel like there will be a delay to it, this abundance, because of someone or something in your energy that you need to know about. All right, Leslie. Leslie, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Leslie. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me. You just called it in, Leslie. You just called it. You've solidified it. Okay, should you move in, Mary? When you say things like that, you have solidified that there is a curse on you. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say, people. Imagine how many people out there who don't like tarot readers and how many people sending out curses. I've been divinely protected all my life. Whoever, if you feel that somebody has done this to you, love and light their asses, man. You don't need to be afraid of it. You are going to co-create a curse. I'll tell you that, because you believe it so. What you believe will come to existence. All right, should I move in with Mary? What do you think? I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Something doesn't feel right here. What do you feel? Like, if I was going to move in with my girl, I would know I'm going to move in with my girl. There ain't no doubts. I'm going to just go. But if you feel like I'm not sure about it, it means a no. Yeah, you're feeling, so then no, it's a no. If you're not sure about it, then it's a no. I don't want to talk about this cursing. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. If someone goes to me, I feel like I've been cursed, then you are calling in the curse yourself. You are solidifying that there is a curse on you. Fuck that. I ain't cursed. I'm divinely protected. There ain't no, and anyone that tries to ill wish me, it's going to go right back to you. That's why I'm very careful what I say. Because if I say something negative onto somebody, you best believe that whatever you send out there is coming back for you. So what you send out is coming back to you. This is just the law of the universe. So if I'm sitting here putting curses on people, I better dig a grave for myself. Because what I'm sending out to you is coming back for me. It's a boomerang. So if you ever feel like for certain that somebody's cursing your ass, you think about that person, whoever it may be, if you don't know that person or not, and just be like, God, I love them. I pray for them. I hope that they have everything in their life that they need so they don't even have to think about me. That's it. Done. And so mote it be. That's how you get rid of it. But you believe it so, it will be so. So watch what you say. Watch what you say. First thing I'm seeing 222, you need to find balance. Pay attention to balance. Pay attention to the number 2. There's something about you being really sensitive right now. So you might be picking up on all the vibrations of all the frequencies of the world and everyone through your feet. So what you're doing is you're a natural sensitive or an empath. So you are so sensitive right now that you're picking up the vibrations of your feet, and you might feel like you're having bad luck. But what you're doing is picking up on the energies of everyone else. So discernment is very good for you. I see 2s all the time. Yeah, no shit. 2s represents partnership. It represents connection, community, communication. 2s is a very loving sort of an energy. I'm also seeing, I'm also saying to you, it's time. I'm hearing from my angels and my guides, always connect to your angels. And I don't care what religion you have. We all have angels and guides and loved ones. Okay? We all have them. I don't care what you believe in. We all have it. And when you die or you have a near-death experience, you'll see it. So I know this for a fact because when they chopped me open for 9 hours, fucking around with my heart, I saw God, angels and guides and loved ones. And I saw that we were all connected to each other. That's why like killing each other is so wrong. Anyway, it's time for you to leave an unhealthy situation, Leslie. Unhealthy thoughts, negative things, way of thinking. So why are you worrying about curses if you know I have an angel with me now? I know. So why are you worrying about a curse then? Why are you worrying about a curse? I've got Michael, I've got Raphael, I've got Metatron with me, and I've got Astro with me. So I know nothing can touch me. I know that already. Believe me, I tried to be taken out of this planet 4 times and it didn't work. There's something about travel, adventures. There's something about with you spiritual quest. There's something about like looking at spirituality. This is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to your energy. It feels like the path is being cleared for you to make changes in your energy. It feels like you're waiting for something to come your way, like waiting for a cycle or the right moment. Get rid of any people who are envious of you, or people, or you being envious of someone. This is low vibrational energy. Could create it can create a block to your blessings. Get rid of any resentment or disappointment or discontentment. Communication is important. I see an airplane around you, and I keep seeing Gemini in your energy, but we'll talk about star signs later on. I feel like there's a partnership around you. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. I keep seeing 9, number 9. So number 222 and 999. 2 is partnership and 9 represents completion, because I do numerology. There's unexpected gifts coming your way. Relationship, partnership is indicated here. And there's something about you needing to find balance. Well, if you're not in a relationship, there's one coming your way then. Like a connection coming to you, whether you want it or not. Tough shit. It's coming your way because your soul contract was, you signed up for it. Sorry, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you what your soul has signed up for. So, you know, you're going to have to kiss a couple of frogs before you get to your prince. Angels, guys, loved ones for Leslie. I'm about to do a 13 card reading for Leslie. And if anybody's interested in getting the same kind of reading, it is the meteor shower. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. So when you hit that, the meteor shower needs to come up with your name, and then you will get on my list. And if you want to know what a 13 card reading looks like, this is it. I'm about to do it for Leslie now. Again, you don't need to follow me. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't have to gift me or tap the screen. I will still read for you even if you don't follow me. Leslie. You need to get out of this conflicting energy. You can't believe in angels and then think you're going to be cursed. It's not true. It's a load of crap. You are the one with the power. You are the one with the power to say, no, I rebuke it. I don't want it. It's not in my energy. I don't accept it. Power. Do you know the most powerful words in this world is yes and no? Get out. Get out. Stay away from conflict, challenges, obstacles, tug of war energy. Stay away from people that are energy vampires, are always trying to fight you or make you feel like you're lacking in some way, that you're not enough or you don't have enough. Bye. Love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. Because it will be people that you are attracted to, or people that you end up hanging around with, that will create chaos in the mind, in the body, in the soul. So the 5 of Wands is conflict. There is going to be a painful ending, or if there has already been an ending, or an ending to this bullshit. Put tug of war energy. Am I okay? Am I going to be okay? There is going to be an ending. So even though there was a painful ending or an ending, it's an ending nevertheless. So when it ends, what happens when there's an ending? A new beginning, new opportunities. The Fool card. Clean slate for you, love. Clean slate. Major Arcana card. The Fool card is fresh hopes, taking a chance, a new path, adventures, new beginnings, clean slate. It's like move on from all the stuff that happened in the past. Stop holding on to trauma. Stop holding on to past pain. Because when you focus on everything that hurt you or trauma from the past, you do realize that you are consciously and unconsciously co-creating it in the present and then into your futures. Let's not go there. Wedding, celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, a friendship group. This is something to celebrate, an anniversary. There's so many blessings in your energy. Only you are co-creating the block. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Focus on your money, your work, and your career. You're supposed to be a businesswoman or have your own business or be the boss of the business that you're working for. If you're not the manager or the boss, you need to reevaluate where you're working. Queen of Coins is resourceful, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, the wise investor, the leader. This is your energy. Curses. Queen of Coins don't believe in curses, please. And then you got the Knight. Love energy, proposal, a higher form of commitment, Prince Charming, something that's going to come to you that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Victory, success, and recognition is yours. Being the boss, the energy. You got to let go. You're blocking your heart chakra. Can you see? It's like there's a part of you that wants change, but you're afraid of change. Or you're afraid that nothing is going to change or everything is going to change. Just let go. Change is good. Change helps the soul to evolve and to grow. Change. The world, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new one, the completion of a goal, travel and relocation. But most importantly, why are we born into the world? Why are we here? So our souls can evolve and grow. That's why we're here. We're trying to get to Jesus level, Muhammad level, Krishna, Buddha. These are the levels that we're trying to get into. Who the hell wants to come back to Earth? I don't. When my best friend died in 2022, before she died, I said to her, are you going to come back? She said, hell to the motherfucking no. Why do you think I've been trying to exit this physical body for all my open heart surgeries, man? They told my mum and dad I was going to die when I was 10. I'm 45 years old, man. This is like, do you know what I'm saying? So cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Be strategic, be logic, be calculated, make your moves, make sure you're focusing on you. And there's also opportunity to collaborate with another female here later on down the road. Anchoring your reading, wish fulfillment, pray on it, ask for it. The star card, a renewed sense of hope, clarity, miracles in your energy, having faith, making a wish. Stop believing in all the bullshit. Because when you believe in something that's negative or dark, it will come to you like a moth to a flame, like flies to shit, like bees to honey. Have I made my point? Oh, good. Look at that. What do you need to release? Negative emotions and thoughts and feelings and words and negative situations and trauma? That's one of your guided message. Let it go, man. Forgive. Forgive and love. Forgive, let go, so you can have resolution. Find compassion in the energy for yourself and the energy. Love the energy, love the energy, love it to death. So anything that's negative can dissipate and fuck off. Outside influences, yeah. Like when you said, I think I might have a curse on me. No, you fucking don't. We can, at times, without realizing, be influenced by our partners, family members, third-party situations, or addictions. This, in time, can alter your view. Distorting your core beliefs. Ask to add clarity and strength to you and anyone that may be experiencing this. Clarity. Talk to your angels, your guides, and your loved ones. What do you have to worry about? Absolutely nothing. Stop talking shit, because the more shit you talk, the more shit you're going to receive. Speak into existence what you're trying to manifest and co-create into the physical world. Yeah? Have you ever said to yourself, why am I always broke? Why doesn't anyone love me? It's because you don't feel lovable. You're broke because you keep saying, I never have the money. I'm always in debt. So that energy is going to attach itself to you. Get out of your own way, man. So I've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus in your reading, as well as Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and Aquarius, like I said. So I hope that helps you in some way, Leslie. A curse is only as powerful as you want it to be. And I swear there's a verse in the Bible that says an undeserved or an undeserved curse will not fall onto its intended victims, but go back to the person that sent it. Good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading like I gave to Leslie, it is the meteor shower on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. It needs to pop up on the screen with your name. That will get you on my list and 13 card reading. I highly recommend that you read, record it, or screen record it, or voice record it. All right, so I've got no one on my list at the minute, so I'm going to read for a follower and a non-follower. Carla. If I start my business, will I be wealthy and successful? Will I? When I started my tarot business, I never said to the universe, will I? I said to the universe, I will be successful. So you need to change those words around over there where it says, will I? You're supposed to say, I will. You are manifesting it. You can have it, but right now there seems to be a whole bunch of struggling. Look at that. Anchoring your reading. You're supposed to be a business owner, yeah? 8 of coins. Mastering your craft, creating a body of work, enjoying your employment, doing something that you love, a business owner. But there's so much going on here in the in-between. It's like, what happened if I start it and it doesn't work out? Lack mindset. What happened if I do it and nobody sees me? Conflict. What happened if it ends badly? 10 of swords, painful endings, hitting rock bottom. Stop talking crap. Danny, you're next. Danny, get over here. Angel guides, loved ones. Danny. Oh, Danny, I'm going to read one more person before I get to you. Be patient with me, honey. Raul, are my angels trying to tell you something? Duh. If they're showing you 11s and 44s and 44s and 2s and 5s. 1 is as above, so below. God number, yeah? That's connection. That's divine. That's you focusing on yourself. 2 is unity and partnership. 3 is collaboration and partnering up with other people. 4s represent angels and guides and loved ones, divinely protected. 5s represent something needs to change. Changing. What needs to change? And also you can go on Google and you can type in angel meaning, angel number. What does the angel number 111222444555 mean? What do you need to know? First of all, 5, stay away from conflict, obstacles, challenges, rivalry, people that are trying to make you feel like you're not worthy, you're not enough. Get rid of this energy. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, I've got a feminine and a masculine in your energy. They could be people that you could be working with, collaborating with, or partnering up with. Now, with this Knight of Swords, this is you. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Be quick to action. When you want to do something, go do it. Stop waiting for, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go and take action. There's also opportunity around money in your energy, and you are supposed to be a boss. Emperor. Strategic father figure, leadership role, having your own business. If you don't, you need to think about that, Raul. All right. Danny, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones. For Danny, what does Danny need to know, please? In love and light. Danny, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Okay, honey? You do not need to tap the screen. You're so welcome. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, my guides will highlight your name and I will read for you. If you're a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. But I have many members and many subscribers, and I am trying to get to everybody. There is like 96 people in the room, so I'm going to do my best to try and read as many people as I can. But please remember, there's only one of me and a whole bunch of you. The more you copy and paste your question, the more I see it, you'll be highlighted, right? All right, Danny. Is it a general, hun? Is it a general reading? I feel like I want to change cards. You're probably trying to type in your question, Danny, so I'm going to tell you what I'm already picking up on as I'm connecting into your energy, yeah? And then hopefully I'll see your question. There's something about you having the power to make a change. There's something about a voyage in your energy. There's something about joy and harmony. And I got a really bad headache for all of a sudden. Let's do general. I think I'm getting filtered. There's something about travel, relocation. My head feels funny. There's something about you needing to feel happy-go-lucky. There's something about honesty. There's something about definite travel in your energy. Something about joy and comfort and pleasures. There's something about harmony and prosperity. There's something about not going over the top. There's something about you editing something in your life, because you are the co-creator of your life, right? There's something about you editing something in your life. If you don't want something in it, tell the universe, tell God, and then actually love it out of your energy. I don't know if you want to escape or have some sort of a break. I keep seeing Sagittarius and Capricorn in your energy, but we'll talk about that later on. There's something about you have to make time to focus on your spiritual well-being. So meditate, going within, going into the metaphysical world. There's something about conflict here. I feel like I'm going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision. It's hot and cold energy. I feel like my emotions are like a wave of emotions at times. And I feel like I might be in worry or fear to some degree. The list is open, honey. I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. So once you touch that, that will pop up on the screen with your name. You'll get on my list. My list is open. There's something about, like if you feel the energy is stagnant, you can either book a private reading with me, so email me later on, or you can have a reading live. It is the meteor shower that will get you on my list, or you can pop in your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers, like I said, can ask me as many questions as they like. There's something about stagnant energy here. It's like maybe you want something to move forward, but the energy is a little bit of is at a bit of a standstill as I'm connecting to your energy, Danny. Okay? But there is a lot of joy here coming in for you. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe, guys. Copy and paste your question. I'll do free readings. All right. Those are the first things that I'm picking up as I'm connecting to you. If it doesn't make sense at this moment, Danny, it will make sense. You can still try to copy and paste your question. All right, here we go. Hey, Abby. What do you need to know? What does Danny need to know? Oh, thank God. It all makes sense. Okay. 7 of Swords. I hate this card. It's the worst card in the deck. So the 7 of Swords is about deceit, betrayal, somebody that is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You may find there's somebody in your energy. Could be colleague, co-worker, friends, family, a lover, whatever it may be. You might find that there's somebody that might be taking a lot of your energy or your time, and you might feel like a sense of disruption in the energy. It just feels like you're going to receive some sort of information that's going to take you out of alignment. So if you haven't received this information yet, just be prepared from it. I always believe that all information is good information, whether you deem it as good, bad, or sad. It's like it's better to be fully informed so you know who to cut out of your life, who you need to let go of. This is always better to do that. It's always better. It's always better to get the information. So when you got the 7 of Swords here, where is that gone? 7 of Swords. This is always information that you need to receive so you can cut out people that doesn't serve you. I need you to implement healthy boundaries from now going forward. Persevere and keep going, of course, but be mindful about energy vampires and soul-sucking cretters, because this is about perseverance and keep on going. But this does represent keeping and maintaining up boundaries. Do you see my fiance getting a new job with a different police department? Let me answer that question for you. Hold on. New job, different police department. Yes. Anchoring this question is the new job, the hand of God giving you the coin, the money, the job, the opportunity, an investment, something solid, a new beginning, because Aces is new beginning. Hell yes. Yes. Yes is the answer to that question. Yes. Yes, honey, yes. Temperance, there's healing being done underneath the surface of things. There needs to be balance and harmony and equilibrium. Anytime the Temperance card comes out, this is always Archangel Raphael for me. Balance, harmony, patience, self-control, and doing things in moderation. Don't overdo things, because otherwise, you know, drained, feeling stressed out. You got to let go of something that doesn't serve you. The King of Coins, money man, the man with the money, opportunity, gonna come a knocking, jack of all trade. With the man here, so you're asking about husband, money, security, police job, department. This is the man with the coin. I do feel like there's good news, a message and an offer coming your way that's going to feel emotionally fulfilling. I am seeing children or grandchildren, depending on your age, or child being born into your energy. But it is a emotionally fulfilling kind of feeling as I'm connecting. I've got a younger masculine around you as well. This could be somebody that could be partnering up with you or your partner, but there is some sort of fast-paced energy. We're trying to have a child. Yeah, you're going to have a boy. Stop trying. Just do lots of shagging, and stop going into the shagging with thinking about, oh, I really want to have a baby. Just stop talking about it. Just shag, and shag away until you can't shag no more. And don't worry, you got a boy coming in. Stop. When you try, you trying so hard creates a block. And believe me, there are souls over there that are trying to get in. So there are babies, souls are trying to come in now. You already know at some point you're going to have a baby, don't you? The High Priestess is here. It's like, you know, you can feel that you're supposed to have a child, right? High Priestess, you're able to see without seeing. Just because there are mysteries and secrets around you, just because there may be delays, you know in your soul or souls that you're supposed to have a kid. You know what's going to happen. You can feel it. You can sense it. But there does need to be healing. Yeah, I truly believe it, because you've already set it in motion. You've already planted it into your field. You've planted it into your orbit, in your aura. And now all you got to do is send it all the way out there. And then you wait for that boy to come in. Don't worry about that. Just shag away and don't worry about the kid. Because one time you're going shagging all the time. Then you're going to be vomiting and puking up. And you'll be like, I feel really sick. And then you're not even going to realize that you're pregnant. Duh. So, Ace of Swords. New beginnings, new job, pay rise, promotion, mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities around you. 100%. Oh, shit. Just drop that. Ooh. Oh, God, my stomach's going to get in the way. You got to stop worrying about all the shit, all the mundane stuff. The Death card is telling you to let it go. Big changes, endings, rebirth, a transformation, new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way. There is going to be good news. Just like, be childlike, have some fun. Don't take life so seriously. This is nostalgia, unexpected gifts and pleasantries, opportunities coming your way. Once you stop stressing out about the things that you're stressing out about, you're going to release the block, and then it will come to you effortlessly. The King of Swords with your husband, he needs to speak positive words of affirmation as well. And this could be people that your husband could be collaborating with, because I've got 3 masculines in your reading. So he might be, 4 masculines in your reading. So there is going to be opportunities here. There's going to be opportunities in your energy for children. Yes, boys mainly. But there is like so much opportunities. There's nothing here in your reading. There's only one card I hate, and it's that one. I don't like it. I hate this card. It's worse than the Devil card. So whatever you receive in the physical world, don't let it affect your internal world. Keep going, because we got to keep going anyway. We can't stop, right? Keep going. So your guided messages, you already know. I said that to you. Look, claircognizant. Claircognizant is knowing. You have this knowing already, the wisdom, inspirational. You've also got, you are good enough. You're going to have what you're asking for. Yeah, you are good enough. I've got Capricorn, Virgo on the table, strong. I've got Sagittarius. This could be the star sign of your sun. And then I've got life purpose. It says, your path is you. You came into this world with the intentions of expanding. Through new experiences, meeting new people, situations and feelings, we continue to grow and evolve. We do this through contrast, understanding what we do and don't like. Use your life experiences to your advantage. Hold on to good and let go of the not so good. Expand and evolve. You are the creator of your life. Choose love. You create everybody in the room what you think, feel, and say. So if you keep saying I'm a broke ass motherfucker, you're going to be broke. If you say I'm abundant, I've put this into, I was like, all right, word of affirmation, what load of bullshit. Oh, okay, let's see. And it fucking worked. It literally worked. They say words of affirmation for 28 days. So my affirmations would be things like, I don't chase money, I attract money. I don't chase money, I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness. And I say it for 28 days. And I'll say things like, I expect to check. I want to check. I want to check. I want to check. And then like clockwork, money started coming here, there, and everywhere. So I put that into practice. I didn't just listen to some crazy woman with a scar on her chest, tarot reader with a scar on her chest going, yeah, say words of affirmation, it works. I literally put it to the test. So don't listen to me. Put it into motion. See how it works for you. What do you need to do? What are your mantras every day that you wake up? So, Danny, I hope that helped you in some way. I send you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. And again, this will be on my YouTube channel later on in a week or so if there's no technical difficulties. If you're interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Danny, I've got no one on my list. It is the meteor shower on the bottom of the screen. So when you hit that button or when you hit that thing, the bottom there, your name should pop up on the screen with the meteor shower and you will get on my list. So because I've got no one on my list, I am going to do readings for people who follow me and people who don't follow me because I'm just lovely like that. I think it's rude when you have superpowers, yeah, because we all do, and you are a reader and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't look like you're following me, I'm not going to read for you. I think that's just not right, personally speaking. I like to do free readings because I feel like it's a good thing to do. Okay. Juliet, anything on when I'll get my own place to stay? Angels, guides, loved ones, when? When for Juliet? When? When for Juliet? When for Juliet? When for Juliet? You're going to have a choice of 2 places. And these choices are going to come in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or the 5th of a month. 5. Pay attention to number 5. And 5 in numerology actually represents a change. Maya, what's coming April and May? I don't know why everyone worries about like what's going to happen tomorrow. I never worry about tomorrow because like I always say, you might die in your sleep. You might not wake up tomorrow. I think about present, this moment. What's going on now? April, May, you need to heal a lot of things that has been broken. You need to let go of past or trauma or people or situations that doesn't serve you because you do have some sort of new beginning. You got to get out of the lack mindset. Anchoring your reading is like, I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Maybe it's me. Will I ever have the love? Will I ever have the money or the means or the business? Yeah, you will. It just feels like there's a delay to it because the 3 of coins represents teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your skills, studying and working on something. I also see number 3 around you, Maya. So 3 days, 3 weeks, the 3rd of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. Coffee, soda. Are there any messages for me? Sam, oh good. Sam, angels, guides and loved ones, what does Sam need to know, please? In love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you like I'm drawn to Coffee Soda, who's not following me, I will read for you. You need to get your mojo back. You need to be more free-spirited, more confident, more self-assured in who you are. You need to have some fun. You need to do some creative projects. At some point, you're going to be traveling, Sam, relocating, going on a holiday. You might be working with children, or there could be good news or a message or something coming your way that's going to spark up an energy around you. I am seeing a man around you as well. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Depending on your situation. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. Nevertheless, this person seems to be very kind, loving, and nurturing. And somebody, and could even be a great friend or a good friend for you. Abby, how do I... Oh, shit. Why does that happen? It's very annoying. Now I've got to go all the way down until I see your name again. This is why you need to copy and paste your question, please, guys. Abby, how do I distance myself? Huh? Wait, are you Abby wanting to distance yourself from Abby? Another Abby? Or are you trying to distance yourself from you? Very confused here. How does Abby distance herself from Abby? No communication, no talking. Meditation is very good to disconnect from you, if it's you, or disconnect from another Abby. Meditation is how you disconnect from all things. Just find a place of peace in your mind. No communication, no talking, no negative ways of thinking. Don't talk negatively if everything that comes out of your mouth is negative. Stay away from gossip and chit chatter. Love is the way that you disconnect. Be patient, money is coming in. Be patient, love is coming in. Soulmate, a divine counterpart in your energy, Abby. To disconnect from all things, including yourself, if Abby is you, meditate. To disconnect from another Abby, meditate, no communication. Rose, new here. Will I be able to fulfill my partner's last wish? Oh. I just want you to know something. I died and I came back. So I just want you to know, even if you're not able to fulfill the last wish, it's not like they're going to be like, well, fuck you. They're not going to be angry at you. They're going to understand, okay? And plus they're going to be in heaven. So they're not really going to give a shit about what's going on down here. Because I didn't want to come back here when I died. And I was told I had no choice. So I was like really pissed off. You are going to fulfill. I see expansion, travel, money, security, stability. I feel like you're so worried and stressing out about this, Rose. Let it go, man. Don't worry about it. There's going to be no ill will. Like if you fulfill the last wish or you don't worry about it. They're not going to be angry about it, because when they cross over, whatever the situation is, it's going to be like smooth sailing. It'll be a smooth sailing sort of energy. You have nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it, because you're going to create something to be worried about. Chimera. Will my next job be virtual or in person? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest? I've been working at home for like 6 years. I feel like I don't know how to be around people. Is that really bad? I mean, I can be around you lot because, you know, I'm looking at myself. It's virtual. Is that what you want? Because I feel like it will be more virtual. I feel like disconnecting from the world and being virtual. I definitely feel like you'll definitely have a new job, though. There's a man that's going to offer you a job. I feel like later on down the line, you could have your own business if you wanted to. And that's probably why you're going to end up going virtual. But yes. Lucy, oh shit. I hate it when that happens. Should I move on from M? Lucy, should you move on from M? I'm going to end up closing my list soon. I'm going to put a time. My list is still open. If anybody would like to get an in-depth reading, it is the meteor shower that I pinned on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to close my list in about 15 minutes so I can just cater to as many people as possible, and then I'm out. All right. Should you move on from M, Lucy? Angels, guides, loved ones. Should Lucy move on from M? Without the cards, Lucy, I feel like you kind of need to back up a little bit here. Should you move on? You have anxiety around this situation subject, Lucy, around M. You already feel a bit of discomfort, or you're not completely satisfied, because this is a woman who's not sleeping at night, who's overanalyzing and overthinking things and is not listening to her intuition. You don't have to move on from this person, but this person, M, is coming out as a bit of narcissistic. Like, I'm so good looking, everybody look at me, like a bit of a showman kind of energy. It feels like you're not very good at collaborating. It feels like you're a healer, Lucy, and I feel like it just feels like you're the one that is giving him more energy, and it feels like he's draining the living daylights out of you. You don't have to move on from him, but I personally would, just to give yourself some sort of peace of mind. Fuck. Anita, will my husband find a job in April? Why is it doing that? Anita, will your husband find a job in April? And you guys, loved ones, let's have a look and see. It might be sooner. Or it could be sooner, like good news around the job. Because I got an Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords is like mental clarity, new challenges, new beginnings, a new job. It feels really stagnant, but it will definitely be April. It could, look, we're nearly at the end of March. So it could be sooner rather than later. Sky 05. I'm trying to pin you up, but it's not allowing me to. Sky 05. We'll start a new job. Will it be a long term or short term and lead me to another work level boss? Short term, long term. I think that there is going to be a new job around you, 100%. But I just feel like you need to make a decision whether you want it to be long term. Lead you to another work level boss. I don't know. This is there's a lot going on here. Short term, long term, another work level boss. You need to be clear to the universe what you want. You will definitely have another job. I am seeing that energy around you. I am seeing it because I've got the star card here, and this is a wish fulfillment card. And I do feel like there will be an offer, but I just feel like you need to make a decision whether you want it to be long term or short term. You have to decide. Tell the universe what you want. But yes, you will have another job. Rose, will I have another child in the future? I have 2 already. Why do you want another one? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my kid, but fuck me. I couldn't have another one if no fucking way, man. 1 is enough. I've got people going to me, am I going to have another child? I'm like, oh, how many children do you have? You don't have any. I've got 6. I'm like, why the fuck would you want another one? 1 was enough. But let's see for you, Rose. Angel guides, loved ones. Will Rose have another child in the future, please? And thank you. I do have a yes. You'll probably have a boy. Yes, you're going to have a boy. A boy is coming for you. Bron, what do you see in my new job prospects? For my new job prospects. Bron, angels, guides, loved ones. Bron. What does Bron need to know? Job prospects. Really go in, soul searching, figure out what it is that you want to do first. There's no point in going for a job because it's good pay or because it's next to home. Go into a job that you love to do so you can be in it for ages, for a long time. Retire in it. You got to meditate and figure out what it is. But I do see job prospects. You're going to have maybe more than one offer, more than one opportunity around a job, because this 2 of Swords talks about a choice, making a decision. Just need to get out of your head and go into your heart. You will have job prospects, 100%. Yes, definitely. Zona, will I find love? Angels, guides, loved ones. Okay, my list is going to be open for another 10 minutes and 22 seconds. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 13 card reading, it is the meteor shower above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you 13 cards and on my list. Will you find love again? Duh! Obviously! He's waiting for you at the other end of your insecurities. You're probably a little bit guarded. You're like, I want love, but I don't want love. What happens if I give my heart and then I get hurt? So you're kind of going back and forth about love. You want it, but then you're scared of it and then you might fuck it up. But I can see love. Here's the man and here's the 2 of Cups. But it's coming in later on because you need to get... 2 of Cups is love, partnership, soulmate, romance, a marriage, high form of commitment. So you could meet somebody around work or around study or education, depending on what it is that you're doing, Zona. But the answer to your question is, yeah, obviously. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, my list is closing in about 10 minutes. It is the meteor shower. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. So if you'd like to get a 13 card reading, once that meteor shower pops up on the screen with your name, I will do a 13 card reading for you. Cassie, any messages for Cassie? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Cassie need to know, please? Is it Cassie or Casey? Either, both. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to get out of your head. You might be over-analyzing and overthinking things and stressing yourself out and self-imprisonment and isolating and restricting yourself. And the universe is asking you basically stop doing that. And Lisa, you're on my list. And the reason why you need to stop doing that is because you got good karma. Good karma. but I feel like everything's going to come in for you later on. So the Justice card represents cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the scales. If it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new home. Fuck, I don't shut up, do I? Here we go. This is good karma. You're going to be signing a contract. There's also an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. And you need to learn to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries from, I don't know, energy vampires and soul-sucking cretters. Lisa! Hi, honey! I'm about to do... Hi! How are you, hon? I'm going to be closing my list in 7 minutes and 54 seconds. If anybody's interested in getting a 13 card reading like I'm about to give Lisa, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Hold on a second. All right, Lisa, shall I do a general or is it something specific? Maybe TikTok is filtering you out. Please be patient with me. Feeling like everything's falling apart. Shut up. I say that with absolute love and light. Shut it. When you talk crap, crap will follow. There is nothing falling apart. What you're currently doing is going through experiences and lessons that's supposed to help your soul evolve and grow. So when things are falling apart, maybe things are supposed to be peeling away from you because you've got new shit coming in. And in order for the new energy to come in, things has to fall away from your energy. So if people leave you, bye. If you end up losing your job and you're not meant to be there anymore, bye. You're supposed to be on your soul path. Let the chips fall where they may. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in angels and guides and loved ones on the other side watching over and protecting and guiding you? Because if the answer to that question is yes, then what the fuck are you worrying about? Let it fall apart, boo. Let it fall apart. You think I haven't been to the depth of hell? No job, no money, on the street, couldn't feed my kid. Violent relationship, being beaten the shit out of, all of that, having to have open heart surgery again? Honey, you're good to go. If I can get through the dark night of the soul and hit the depth of hell, when you go to the depth of hell, there's really nowhere else to go but up. So you don't worry about that. I know it's easier said than done, but just do it. Yeah, but Anna, it's easier said than done. Well, I fucking did it. So if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah? Don't you forget that. All right, here we go. The problem starts, when you start to try to control everything. There are things in our life, that we can control. All the other shit that you can't control, say to God, your angels and your guides, and God, I give it to you. I can't handle this shit. I give it to you to transmute the energy into something more positive and something more blessings, please. So that's what you do, okay? I see the moon in your energy as I'm connecting with you, Lisa. Not everything is as it seems, yeah? Not everything. I know you might feel like everything's at a standstill. There might be a bit of a challenge, or you feel frustrated, or you feel like there is a block, or you feel like there is, this low vibe energy. But sometimes things need to fall apart for you to get clarity. Sometimes things need to be unseen so you can go within. Because I'm hearing trust your instinct, trust your gut, trust your intuition, get into the comfort zone. You have to embody light. You have to embody light, so the energy around you will turn into light. Take time to make this decision. I see orbs of light and spirit realm in your energy. So pay attention to the orbs of light. I am seeing that you need to be prepared to adapt to plans as you are going to undertake unexpected and new courses. I'm seeing self-love, self-care, meditation, collaboration, and introspection. I also feel like you need to go get some. So do I, by the way. Like, you need to make some sweet love, yeah? Or get a vibrator or whatever. Like a sense of release. There needs to be a release. I'm just do something. Get rid of the energy. Go to the gym. Go for a workout. Releasing of energies. It's trapped in the body. Something needs to let go. You need to shake it up a little bit. Do some salsa, tango. I don't care. All right, here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones. It's for Lisa. What does Lisa need to know, please? Lisa. I am doing free readings. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. I am doing free readings as well as gifted. I'm about to do a 13 card reading for Lisa. So if anyone is interested in getting a 13 card reading, it is the meteor shower above the screen, and I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. When you touch that, the meteor shower should appear with your name, and that will get you on my list and get you 13 cards. And I post up all my lives on my YouTube. My list is going to close, I'm getting tired now, in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. So if you're interested in getting a 13 card reading, now's the time to do it. All right, honey, so I can see all of these blocks here with you, Lisa. I can see the blocks, yeah? But we have free will, yeah? God has blessed you with free will. So you can be in the free will where you can be in your mind going, everything's falling apart. Oh, my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Things are fucked. I see you. I see the challenges. I feel like there's a part of you that's like you're in your brain. Swords represents the mind and the intellect. So over-analyzing and overthinking things is not going to shift or change anything, is it? So you just need to change your perception on things. And you need to say, this is not happening to me. This is happening for me. What am I learning in this stupid thing that is going on right now? What am I learning? So the Five of Swords is always conflict, rivalries, challenges, and you feel like there's obstacles in the way. When you allow that energy to amplify and get bigger, what you're going to do is create stagnant energy, yeah? Stuck and stagnant, self-sacrificing your happiness to please other people. The Hangman is asking you to look at your situation from another perspective and another point of view. You are an old soul. You've been on earth many, many times. Born in, died, come in. You already know what you're supposed to do. Surrender, release, and let go. That's all you got to do. It is going to come to an end. So when you say things are falling apart, it feels like it's painful, right? But it's coming to an end. This too shall pass. It's not going to last forever. Ten of Swords is always a representation of a painful ending and hitting rock bottom. Good. Sometimes in life we have to hit rock bottom because then we need to climb up and go into something brand new. It's all right. We'll get through it. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. So you might be surrounded by energy vampires, and energy vampires could be colleagues, co-workers, friends, lovers, family, children, husbands, wives, whatever it may be. Negative ways of thinking. Persevere and keep going. It's the only thing you can do. When you have no power and no control over something, give it to God. That's what I say. I'm closing my list. Please don't give me the meteor shower anymore. I'm done for the day. That one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That one. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Please do not. Oh, fuck a duck. Okay. Sorry about that. Just need to close my list. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you. Look, fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. Be your authentic self. Don't let challenges or people or obstacles make you feel like you're lacking or you're not worthy or something is going to go wrong. Let it go wrong. Let it fall apart. Because when it falls apart and then there's debris and rubble, the only thing you can do is rebuild, fix up, and be more solid going forward. It's all right for things to fall apart. Let it. The Hierophant represents tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, connecting to the higher self, a spiritual connection coming your way, traditions, marriage, a higher form of commitment, and a soulmate. There's an older masculine too coming to you. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Lovers or friends. There could be people that you could be collaborating with at some point. But I've got the King of Swords and the King of Wands. So logic, clarity, and truth is coming your way. Sexual activities. Take your vitamins. Soulmate. You need to be childlike, have some fun, let your hair down, not take life so seriously. Because isn't it in the Bible? I swear I'm not a Bible basher, but I think I've read a chapter where it says remain childlike. Because you know, when we grow up, we all become a bunch of annoying assholes. And we're always worrying about every fucking thing. Worrying about this, worrying about that, worrying about bills, worrying about what that person, is that person going to get their karma? Stop talking about karma and stop talking about all this shit. Karma is not going to pass you by. If you're an asshole and you've done bad and wrong things, karma is going to go and get you. Do you understand? So yes, karma will always get back to you when you do something bad or wrong or unjust. Yeah? You need to find balance and harmony and moderation. The Temperance card is Archangel Raphael. He's the healer. Justice will be served. I will say that to you. Balance, harmony, moderation, self-control, patience. Patience is a virtue. There is a lesson within this situation that you're going through. There's going to be good news, a message and an offer, money, pay rise, and a promotion in your energy, children or grandchildren. Nevertheless, there is something tangible and long-lasting coming your way. So for me, I don't feel like I get it. You're like, things are falling apart. Let it. Let it. If you have no power, no control over it, give it. Surrender it to God. That's what you have to do. Believe in the impossible. That's one of your guided message. Believe in the impossible. And then I've got passion. It says attraction, desire, and emotion. What you're sending out into the universe, this thing that you're saying it will crumble down. The fire within you is like it's crumbling down. Everything is so big that you're going to amplify this crumbling down. So send out the desire of the things that you want. Look at that. New horizons. Look beyond the situation, yes? Because this too shall pass. It says, new opportunities present themselves in many ways. And it could be like things falling apart. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Be brave. Love without fear. Laugh without limitations. And keep your eyes firmly on the future. Opportunities and peoples that surround you. Honey, you're all right. You got this. Let it fall apart. This is what God wants you to do, though. When you let things fall apart, it means you're surrendering to the highest force of love. And when the highest force of love takes over, that's when the good shit happens. That's when good shit happens, man. That's when the good stuff happens. All right, I'm going to set my alarm for 20 minutes. And then I need to go and have something to eat because I'm really tired. All right, here we go. Naomi, what's the universe trying to tell me? Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams and your visions, honey. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. Pay attention to them repeated numbers. That's the universe's way of connecting to you. Are you doing what your life, are you fulfilling your life purpose? Are you doing the job that you love to do? Do you wake up in the morning, Naomi, and go, I love what I'm doing? Because if you don't, you need to reevaluate that. There's a sense or a feeling around you where this is apathy, unfulfilled, and even boredom. I need you to pay attention to the blessing in disguise. It feels to me, Naomi, when one door closes, another door is going to open. There also seems to be something to celebrate around you, a social event, but you need to be around your soul tribe. It's like you're going to get some sort of mental clarity. You're going to get some new opportunities around the work arena, new opportunities coming your way. This is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. Miriam, love or finances? How about love and finances, Miriam? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Miriam need to know? Please, in love and light. Maya, you want to know if you're going to get justice? Yes. You're going to have so much blessings in your energy. Who was I reading for? Miriam, love or finances? I've got absolute blessings in your energy. The Sun card is blessings upon blessings. Children, travel, relocation, material abundance, joyous outcome, success, victory. There's some sort of romantic gesture around you, a leveling up of romance. There's something about trying to make a choice or a decision about something. And I also feel like there's money in your energy, but be patient. Everything that you've planted is going to come to fruition. Everything that you've planted is going to come to fruition. I'm just mixing and matching at this moment, so I'm reading for everybody, members and subscribers. Victoria, will my daughter get a signed contract with a modeling agency? Angels, guides, loved ones, will your daughter get a contract with a modeling agency? Later on, not yet. Later on, not yet. There will be a new opportunity for her. Look at that. That's money. That's new beginnings. That's a job. That's the pay rise. This is a lot of money, self-sufficiency, financial gain, prosperity. But there seems to be a bit of a delay to it. So it is going to happen. But I feel like it's going to happen in it's going to happen in divine timing, right timing. Diamond. Any money coming in for you? Any money coming in for Diamond? Angels, guides, loved ones, any money coming in for Diamond? Is there any money coming in for Diamond? There is victory around it, but it's coming in later on. I feel at the minute you need to do some mantras. I don't chase money, I attract money all day, every day. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness, because then you'll change the frequency of your energy field. So instead of chasing finances or money, you need to call it in. But there is victory around money. I do feel like anything that you deem as negative is already seeing its way out of your energy. So money will start to flow to you effortlessly, but you've got to be in line with it. You've got to be in alignment with it. Michelle, will communication and reuniting come in from Sani? Michelle and Sani. Angels, guides, loved ones, Michelle and Sani. Communication and reunion. Sani. Michelle. I don't like it, no. You want it so bad. You want this connection so badly with Sani, but you have no idea what's going on with Sani. There's something toxic around his energy. It's either there's an addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on you or you codependent on him, obsession or sexual lust, feeling bound or tied to this energy, and the energy don't look good for me, for you. I say no. But it seems to me like you want it. And I promise you that if you did get it, you are going to see some toxic shit. And you're going to be like, I should have never come back here. Look at your cards, all upside down. And then the devil card is upright. Hell to the motherfucking no. If that was my child and she asked me that question, I would be like, no. Yeah, time and trends. You should never pay for a question because it comes up really quickly while I'm reading someone and I don't see it. This is why I say don't pay, don't gift, don't like, don't share, don't subscribe. What is your question? Guys, you don't need to pay and you don't need to follow me to get a reading. I'll still try and read for you if I can. My alarm clock is going to go off in 14 minutes. I just need to know what your question is. Cassie, Cassie BRN. I already read for you, sweetheart. You're going to have to watch the replay. I pinned you up as well, and I called your name. I can't see. Yeah, you said you paid for a question, Time and Trends, and I've just pinned you up. I don't know what your question is because you asked me a question while I was reading for someone. So I'm not actually focusing on your question. This is why I say you don't have to pay for a reading. I don't know what your question is. What is it? And I just pinned it up. I pinned up you saying to me I paid for a question. Guys, don't pay for a question because if I'm reading for someone, I'm not concentrating on the paid question. I'm concentrating on the person that I'm reading for. Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting for Time and Trends to tell me her question. Is Aaron sorry and is love coming in for you? Angels, guys, loved ones. Is Aaron sorry and is love coming in for you? Is Aaron sorry? Yeah, but there's so much problems with this person. And is love coming in for you? Yes, there is. But you need to focus on money, work. You got lots of money coming in your way. Stability, legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain. And yes, this person is sorry, but very emotionally immature. You need to wait for him. I've got the King of Wands. Yes, he's sorry. And yes, love is coming for you. And yes, you got shitloads of money in your energy. So get a lottery ticket or a scratch card. Princess, does Brian have good intentions towards you? Angels, guys, loved ones, does Brian have good intentions towards you? Does Brian have good intentions towards you? No. Any intentions that Brian has towards you is in your knickers. Trying to get into your pants. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. This person is stuck in their old ways. There's an energy that is a very stuck, stagnant. You'll self-sacrifice a lot of your happiness to please this person. It doesn't feel emotional. It feels more sexual. I don't like it. I'm sorry, honey. It feels weird. I can't tell anyone what to do because at the end of the day, everybody's got free will. So you can choose to listen, not to listen. I don't care. Up to you. But I will tell you what I see in your energy. Andrea, am I getting a job soon? Angels, guys, loved ones, are you getting a job soon? I don't know why TikTok's not letting me pin ups. So annoying. I know the energy around work has been really stagnant. I've been getting this from a lot of my clients. But it will happen. You're going to be very abundant and there's going to be 2 opportunities around the job. I am seeing that it is coming in, but it feels like it's coming in later on. There's still remnants of Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde went direct on the 21st of March. It's a bit slow, but look, there is money in your energy. I know right now you're in your head about it. You're feeling stressed about it. There's a bit of conflict about it. But when it comes to the job front, I am seeing that you're going to have an opportunity of 2 jobs. 2 jobs. Lee, any messages for you? Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Lee need to know, please, in love and light? What does Lee need to know, please, in love and light? Travel, relocation, a holiday, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, the completion of a goal, learning important life lessons. An older masculine, if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't, you need to think about that because the 3 of Wands talks about teamwork, commerce, expansion, travel, expansion. Your energy is expanding. It's going out into the ether. So whatever you set your mind to, it's going to create a lot of changes. Leah, anything for you? Leah, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Leah need to know, please? In love and light. Leah, I hope everyone's paying attention because a lot of people are asking me the same question and I have pinned them up already. Leah, what does Leah need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones. Leah, you need to heal what has been broken and you need to let go of any anxiety, worries or fears. You need to pave over the cracks of the broken heart. I feel like I'm seeing children or grandchildren depending on your age. I'm seeing good news, a message and an offer around money, but this is all later on. But the death card upside down indicates that you got to let something go. You got to get out of the mindset, feeling left out in the cold. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Worrying about money or finances. It's going to block and restrict your blessings from coming towards you. So let go of the old and welcome in the new. Christina, any messages from my father? I really need it. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I hope that you're... I get it, man. Both of my parents died last year. I mean, what the fuck are the chances of that? Why the fuck did they have to die at the same time? Dad in March, mum 4 months ago. So what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is you need to be motivated, is what I'm hearing from your father. Feeling empowered and feeling satisfied where you currently are. Because everybody is exactly where they're supposed to be. So your reading is from your father is about you being empowered, okay? I see new vehicle, travel, relocation, or a holiday around you. The need for you to balance the yin and yang energy. I've got a younger masculine around you. And this is why your father is telling me to tell you that you need to find empowerment. Why? Because you're a magician. So when you're thinking about sad and bad things, you're going to manifest it. When you think about good and happy things, you're going to manifest it. So that means you're going to manifest both of them equally at the same time. There's supposed to be a marriage, a new car around you. I feel like there's going to be an awakening in your energy, okay, sweetheart? Empowerment in order to find satisfaction. Empowerment to find satisfaction. Gabriella, does Thomas miss you? Did you ask me this the other day? Does Thomas miss Gabriella? No. This person's cheating, lies, deception, betrayal. This person's got some sort of manipulative energy. This person's in there, trapped in their head. I don't think so, sweetheart. Something doesn't feel right. Deborah, will Dexter and I commit to a romantic relationship? Are my finances improving soon? Deborah, let's see if I can pin you up. Let me just answer it before it disappears. Will Dexter and you commit to a romantic relationship, and is finances improving soon? I do feel like it could improve, but I also feel like not everything is as it seems with you and Dexter. And I also feel like Dexter's not the only person in your matrix. I actually feel like there's another person that's kind of got their eye on you and you don't know about it because you're too busy focusing on Dexter. And I also feel like around money, it will get better later on. This is the Knight of Coins. So there is going to be money, a pay rise, stability, but it's all coming in later on. Because you have to feel it. You have to accept it. You have to want it. You have to need it. And then I've got the Three of Cups, third party situations, other people's getting involved. Do I think it could, do I think that you could commit to a romantic relationship? Yes. But I also feel like somebody else could disrupt the energy because there's somebody else around you that is also trying to get into your knickers. Tia, anything for you, please? Angels, guides, loved ones. Sorry, Tia, I couldn't pin you up. What does Tia need to know, please? In love and light. What does Tia need to know, please? In love and light for Tia. Tia, what does Tia need to know? Tia, you're a natural empath, so you need to be careful about who you hang around with because you might be hanging around with energy vampires. You need to release and let go and surrender of something that doesn't serve you anymore. It's time to move on and let go. You need to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Stay away from immaturity. Stay away from gossip and chit-chat. It lowers your vibration. There is a younger masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Again, this person could be a lover, could be a friend. If this person isn't here yet, this person's coming in at some point. Layla, love and family, please. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Layla need to know, please? Love and family. Layla, love and family. Love and family for Layla, please and thank you. Layla, love and family. In love and in family, there is healing being done underneath the surface of things. There will be movement in love and in family. You could meet somebody, travel, relocation, or a holiday. But it seems to me like you need to find balance, harmony, and moderation. And you need to be patient with love and family. I feel like I've got love here, but it's coming in later on because the Two of Cups is marriage, partnership, proposal, relationships, a higher form of commitment. And there's something about you needing to be more confident and more free-spirited. And you need to get your mojo back. I do feel like there is love. I do feel like family energy is going to start to get better. But I also feel like you need to start getting your mojo back. Doing something that you love. Have some fun. Angela, anything my guides would like me to know, please? I'm getting a tingly feeling in my head. That's your third eye trying to talk to you and trying to open up. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. The tingly feeling that you're feeling is because you're getting more sensitive to energies. And it will go up into the crown chakra, the crown or the third eye chakra. This is nurturing, loving, healing. You need to have healthy boundaries if you're going to be more hypersensitive. So discern who you should be around. And you definitely need to do some meditation if you're having that tingly feeling in your forehead. There's also a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover, could be a friend. There's some sort of romantic gesture around you. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. Melina, anything for you? And you guys, loved ones, what does Melina need to know, please? In love and light. I feel like you're slowly but surely trying to practice not to get out of your head. Like self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation. You might be trying to make a choice or a decision about something, trying to compromise, go back and forth about something, stay, ghost, to say or not to say. But I feel like there's going to be an opportunity coming your way. 2 situations, 2 opportunities. I am seeing emotional fulfillment, contentment, and a blessing coming your way, especially in the home life. And I'm also seeing money, study, education, pay rise, and a promotion in your energy. So the energy already looks really good for you. It looks energetically pleasing as I'm connecting to you. Pam, angels, guides, and loved ones, this is for Pam. What does Pam need to know, please? Pam, honey, you need to get a scratch card or a lottery ticket. Shitloads of cash, money, solo and luxury pleasures, legacy, retirement, inheritance, financial gain. I feel like get out of your ego, get out of your head. Your head will always plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear, cause self-imprisonment, restriction, and isolation. Shut your mouth. If you're saying negative things, I'm going to be broke, I'm never going to have the love, I'm never going to have the money, I'm never going to be healthy. You are casting spells and you're going to create it to come to you. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't, you need to think about that. But there is travel and expansion, teamwork and commerce in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Oh, Jesus. Miriam, will IRCC approve you? Will IRCC approve you? Will IRCC approve you? Angels and guides and loved ones, will IRCC approve you? I feel like there's a delay to it. And I feel like the reason why there's a delay to it is because you're manifesting the wrong things. It's like you're worrying, you're stressing out, or you have fear. So the magician is upside down and it's creating a delay to it. Because I feel like later on down the line, there is good news coming your way. But for some reason, there's a delay to it. I feel like you will be approved. But why do I feel like this approval is all the way down over there? Angels, any messages for you? Angels, guys, loved ones, I love and appreciate you guys. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. The more you copy and paste your question, I will see you. I am trying to read for everybody in the room, not just one person. There's 110 people in here and one of me. I'm doing my best. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. You need to watch what you say because you're going to manifest and co-create it. You need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. I'm seeing study, education. I'm seeing that you need to let go of all the sadness and the sorrow and any apathy or unfulfilled or any energy that makes you feel alone or lonely. Because I feel like if you don't let go of these emotions that are holding you back, your travel, you moving forward, the balance and equilibrium of your life is going to take longer to get to you. It's going to be longer to get to you. So for me, you need to move past this. Oh, for God's sake. Julie, will I get a job? Will it be at Fusion Company? Let's see if I can bloody pin you up. Will you get a job? And will it be in Fusion Company? Angels and guides and loved ones. Hell yes. It might not be with Fusion because if the sun card is upside down, it's still a yes. If the sun card is this way, it's a fucking yes. But I feel like there is not only that opportunity with Fusion Company, there's so many opportunities and blessings that you can't even really see yet. It feels so good, yeah? Rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind. I also feel like you're supposed to have your own business, yeah? You're supposed to have your own business. That's how I feel in your energy. April, any messages from my mum? I lost her a year ago. Oh, I lost my mum 4 months ago, so I feel the pain, man. April. Reap what you sow is what your mum said to me. Lay a foundation for your future is what your mum has said to me. Lay the foundation for your future. Your mum isn't gone, by the way. All souls go to heaven. I see a unicorn around you, so that might be one of your spirit animals. You have to admit the truth to yourself, and then you have to act accordingly. Don't be fearful. Anyone that crosses over to the other side is going to be a part of your counsel on the other side to assist and help you in life. But you do have to communicate. I am seeing that you need to pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I keep seeing blue. Keep seeing blue around you or your mum. Blue, the color blue. April. Pay attention to the shooting star. The shooting star is going to be like a sign from your mum, April. I feel like you prayed, you asked, you wished for something. And I feel like there's a part of you that doesn't believe you're going to have it. I also feel, April, that you're supposed to be traveling, relocating, going on a holiday. But I feel like the energy's like over there. You have to pay attention to the stars. Because the universe, that's how your mum's going to try and communicate with you as well. You're supposed to either be married, tap into the spiritual part of yourself, a spiritual connection if you're not in one, a leveling up of a connection. You're learning really important lessons, April. So I'm not going to say to you the usual things. Oh, your mother wants you to know that you love you. Duh. Obviously, she loves you. She loves you. She watches over you. She's protecting you. But you're supposed to take your experiences around the globe. You're supposed to be some sort of star. It's like your name should be known on some level. April, your name should be known. Like you're supposed to have a level of fame on some level. I know, I only get that with only certain people, not everyone. Oh, all right, I'm going to go because my back's killing me and I need to have something to eat because I feel like I'm having a dizzy spell right here. I will be back on... I was coming tomorrow. I've got a couple of clients. Sunday, I am doing my subscribers and superfans live. So be mindful about that, my superfans and my subscribers. I've got some stuff planned. I'm going to do some Vedic astrology. So I'll be back on Monday doing an open live like this. Please remember that this is my only TikTok channel. How do you know it's my legitimate account? Because I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. That's how you know it's my legitimate account. If somebody with my face is reaching out to you, that is not me. That is a scammer. I am verified on Instagram and I do go live on Instagram sometimes. And when I go live on Instagram, there's not 102 people in there. There's like 20. So it's very intimate. I get to read for you. I get to take my time with you. But when I'm doing TikTok, there's always over 100 people in here and I can't get to everybody. I would literally die. So I will be posting this up on my YouTube channel at some point. If you want a private paid reading with me, that's when you can email me. Please don't ask me questions after my live because the only time I do free readings is on my lives and during my lives only. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok and so is my email. So again, if you want to have a private reading with me, email me. I wasn't trying to ignore anybody, but I always read who my guides highlight. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, do not be any of those things and I will still read for you anyway. I will see you guys on Monday, I believe. Love and appreciate each and every one of you and I will see you soon. God bless you guys. Good night from the UK.